Storm.
Yep.
What if I told you about throwing dentures at your fucking vehicle, dude?
I don't know. What'd you tell me?
Oh wait, no, that's not how it goes. Fuck. Oh,
Do we leave this in and fuck it up 3 more times?
yeah. Okay, we're starting from the top. Here we go. Storm, how many times have I told you not to throw fake teeth at your fucking vehicle?
I don't know. What'd you tell me?
I mean, because you might dent your car, dude.
Oh, right.
That was not worth it. Okay.
No. We gotta leave that in, though.
Okay.
You know, before we get into anything, that's exactly how, I don't know if you've watched the recent Impulsive podcast, but they had Randy Orton on.
Yes,
That's exactly how they started with all the messed up mics and stuff. Oh, my God.
Yeah. Can I just say that Randy Orton, too, looks more jacked than I've ever seen him?
Amazing, dude.
That motherfucker is ripped.
Oh, I'm so glad he's back.
Yep. And all right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this episode of the Sports Bowl. Well, to start the day, we had no intentions of recording an episode at all until the last. Until the last hour or so, because something has been going on lately. So the winter meetings have now started, and now they're gone. And I'm so happy to say the Yankees finally got their man. They finally got Mr. Alex Verdugo. Let's go, Mr. Alex Verdugo. Welcome to the New York Yankees from the Boston Red Sox, man.
I've been waiting for a Red Sox-Yankees trade. Oh, they're so common.
Oh, absolutely. The last good one was Jacoby Ellsbury, which worked really well for us. I mean, it was
really
amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, best.
No, okay. If I'm being real, okay. Yankees got Juan Soto. The Yankees finally got. Now, I was trying to hide it from Storm because I saw it like on Twitter. I've been going on Twitter all day since I saw there was a Yankees account called Yankees Avenue I follow, which posted about it first, but it wasn't confirmed yet. But it was from inside sources that the deal was gonna happen, but it wasn't like confirmed, essentially. And let me tell you, this had to be the most annoying trade I have ever seen, because it took them like 2 days to get this whole trade done. Because San Diego took their sweet ass time to like get everything all sorted out, which was a pain in the ass. But here we are. We got Juan Soto and Trent Grisham from the San Diego Padres, and like I said before, the day beforehand we got Alex Verdugo, which it's surprising to me because not because he's a Red Sox, but because he's gone to like talk shit about the Yankees. So I
agree.
That was like, well, no shit, you agree, because it's facts.
I just agree. It was like super surprising because of that.
I was like, what? But what I'm happy about with that trade with Alex is that we didn't really give up anything.
Yeah.
We gave up like what, 3 minor league relievers?
Yeah.
I mean, Greg Weiser was the only one that I know of that was like an actual, like, that was in the main roster for a little bit, but that was it.
What? You gotta
What?
see it. Oh, I don't know if you're gonna get it because
yeah, I see. Yep.
Wait,
Did the Yankees post that?
No, they just text me.
Oh, there it is.
It's Soto season in the Bronx.
Oh my God! So are we going opening day or what?
See, I want to. I'm not sure how things are gonna happen now, because it also depends on prices. Because I know they just skyrocketed.
Well, I'm gonna look up. Well, I gotta figure out what day it is. Like,
that too, and I mean who they're versing even.
They're versing Houston. That's their opening day.
Oh, nah, no way.
Yeah. So schedule 2024. Let me look. You're not giving me anything here.
Oh, I'm so excited, dude.
Regular season. March 28th. It's a Thursday.
Okay, that works for me.
Is it home or is it away? They're not really telling me that. Hold on a second. They're not telling me if it's home or away, which is really pissing me off. Because
I'm so excited.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, opening day for us because it's in I think the games are in Houston, which sucks, but the next for opening day for Yankee Stadium would be, it looks like the 5th of April, which is a Friday.
Again, I'm okay with that.
But it's already a team that we've already gone up against, though.
True at that point.
It's Toronto.
Yeah.
But the the next series, though.
What's the next series?
It's the 8th through the 10th, which is Monday through Wednesday. It's against Miami.
I'd have to go Monday, or call out work.
I would go Monday. I would easily go Monday. It would probably be the least busy out of all of them.
Honestly, yeah. I'd like that. However, keep the first thing you said in mind. Not the Houston one, but the Blue Jays. Shohei becomes a Blue Jay.
Oh my God!
That's a series.
Don't give me that. I can't see.
Look, I can't see him either. However, I know I'm not acting as excited because I have had excitement for the last 3 hours.
But you've also had annoyance because I would text you like hey, look, this happened, and all of a sudden like, oh, it's not even confirmed now apparently.
When you text me first, right, I was beyond excited, right? Then I had to mop the floor because I'm at work, mind you. I see the text, I respond once, then I got to mop the entire store. I didn't think I was going to get the entire store mopped. Let me tell you, I got the entire store mopped and still had 30 minutes to spare. That's how excited I was. Dude, I'm sitting there around every turn going, we got Soto! Like, but I'm mumbling it, right? Because, like, I don't want the whole world to think I'm crazy. So I'm sitting there going, we got Soto! Bro, I'm ecstatic. I'm sitting there thinking about your dad. I'm like, I know.
I texted my dad immediately. I sent that screenshot to him.
He wasn't that interested in it.
But I told him everything about like Juan Soto. I'm like, listen, and we'll get you up. Let me just get into it now. Let me give you the full trade of what happened of this.
Yeah, I don't even know what happened except that we got him.
So the Yankees get Juan Soto and Trent Grisham, which I didn't even expect Trent Grisham to be in there. He's another outfielder. He's another freaking outfielder, which is what we need. We just got 2 left-handed outfielders for the record. We have Alex Verdugo and Juan Soto. Those are 2 left-handers, and we have I think the whole left-handed situation is like pretty. But this is what we gave up to them. I don't know if you saw the names that I gave because they gave it. Okay, so this was the whole thing. So the names, no matter what, from the start, from that first screenshot I sent you, those were the names that were going either way. But the reason why it was being delayed for so long was because San Diego was going through the medicals of each of those players that we were giving up. That's why they're taking so long, and also because they're at a fucking like scout dinner or some shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you said they went to dinner. I was like, are you serious right now?
Okay. First one, you're probably gonna be heartbroken by this. Michael King.
Honestly, it's tough. I'm not heartbroken though. For what we're getting in return.
Drew Thorpe, who was our top pitching prospect.
That's true. I'm okay with that though.
Johnny Brito.
Okay.
Who was another prospect of ours, which made like a couple starts, but it wasn't like that great.
Yeah.
Randy Vasquez, same thing.
Same thing, yeah.
And we have to say goodbye to Kyle Higashioka.
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with it too.
Yeah.
Honestly, that whole package. But this is my thing. Now, this is where my opinions are. This is what I always. This throughout this entire thing for Juan Soto, this was my thing. If you're gonna give up this much, right? You've got to at least sign him to a contract extension next year. There's no way that you're gonna get rid of all these players and not sign him next year. Like that would be completely idiotic to do that.
100%. I'm gonna be so mad next offseason, or even say April. Not April. It's too early. Maybe like June. If we don't have something with him done, or at least in the works.
Because this is another thing. Brian and Hal Steinbrenner said this. This is from their mouths. They are to get Juan Soto and Yamamoto. They're gonna raise their payroll to $300 million for the first time. To get those guys, that's fucking huge. Because they've never gone over 300 mil in the payroll.
No.
This is the first, which that's crazy saying that when you're talking about the fucking Yankees. They've never gone over 300 mil.
Yeah, it's unreal.
This would be the first time. If they get Yamamoto, they're going to meet with him Monday. They're meeting him Monday. If they get him, that's 300 million in the payroll for everyone combined.
I am okay with that. Like I told you, the second you told me we got Soto, I told you I want to go opening day and chant Yamasoto.
And I texted Dylan that. I texted Dylan that trade, and he was like, he asked me, "Are we still in for Ohtani?" And I said no.
Yeah,
and I told him it's not worth getting Ohtani regardless, and he thought I was fucking nuts. I'm like, well, hear me out. I'm pretty sure
I'm 50-50 with it, so I understand it.
No, I'm fully for Yamasoto because this is why. It's purely. Come on, you fuck! Really? I can't think. Where the hell is? Where's his? Okay, this is why I'm fully sold on Yamasoto. Okay, and it's one criteria. Age. Ohtani is 30 years old. Soto and Yamamoto are only 25. Yup.
I didn't know what age was.
And Soto just turned 25 in October.
Yeah. I didn't know. I didn't really know too much about Yamamoto except he's Japanese.
And he threw a no-hitter. And Brian Cashman was there when he threw it.
Which is amazing.
Both are 25 compared to someone who's 30 and can't even pitch.
Yeah, for at least the season. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he'll be 31, maybe 32 pretty much, depending on his birthday.
Right.
Or he can even pitch again.
And I also heard that after next season, there's an opt-out option for Garrett Cole. But I don't think he's going anywhere. I think he's going to...
Not with what we just did.
I think he's going to stay with it. And there's an option. They can add a 10th year to his contract, too.
Oh.
If he chooses to stay. Yep.
I did not know that. That's very interesting.
Mm-hmm. Listen, I've known that because I was scrolling through Instagram stories all day, fucking seeing about this whole Yankees Soto thing. And that's what I've been seeing. All this bunch of stuff.
This is crazy because I totally, in my mind at work, thought I was gonna come on here and propose a bet to your dad if he wanted to take it and everything. I know, mommy, love mommy.
Love you, baby.
Yeah, and guess what? We got the higher odds already betted.
Yeah, we already had the higher odds betted. We did.
No. But yeah, I'm sitting there at work. I'm like,
Look at this image right here. Look at this fucking image.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
So this is the projective lineup. They're changing Judge's position for this.
Really?
DJ LeMahieu batting first.
Okay.
Juan Soto second. Aaron Judge third.
Mm-hmm.
Rizzo fourth. Gleyber Torres 5th. Stanton 6th.
Okay.
Verdugo 7th. Anthony Volpe 8th.
Okay.
And Austin Wells / Jose Trevino 9th.
I like it. I like it a lot.
And Juan Soto will be playing right field.
Yeah, I figured he's gonna be playing.
And Judge is playing center.
What?
He's played center field before.
No, I know. I don't like him in center.
I don't think he. But my thing is, I don't think he's ever played left.
No, I agree. I want Soto in left. I feel like Judge needs to stay in his position. I feel like he's just got too much ground to cover. From what I've seen of him in center, he drops a lot of balls.
Right.
That's my only issue. I'm still okay. I mean, our batting lineup, like I said, I was gonna come on here, propose a bet with your dad. I was gonna go on a big old rant talking about how we're gonna win the World Series and everything else, dude. I'm so freaking excited for this. We finally are a team that's not, oh, we're playing them. Okay. No, we are a team that everybody circles on their calendar. We're a team that we have the deadliest lineup in sports history. I'm sorry. There's no lineup deadlier. Not even an all-star game lineup is going to beat the Yankees batting order next year. I don't care. If we're fully healthy, it's championship season.
So you're trying to tell me that this lineup is going to beat the 1998 Yankees? Are you kidding me?
We are the greatest team of all time right now. Dude, I am gassed. I feel like a child. This is like a childhood dream come true all over again. This is like Derek Jeter, because you know me. I got into baseball because of Derek Jeter. This is my Derek Jeter 2.0 team right now.
See, Derek Jeter introduced me to baseball, but the player that got me into it, well, besides you know, like we said in one of the earlier episodes of our podcast, like converted me into sports and shit. But the player that got me into baseball was Aaron Judge.
That's incredible. Modern day, I agree. That's huge.
Jeez, I just spat everywhere. That's why Aaron Judge is my current favorite player right now.
I'll agree with you because honestly, before Judge and after Jeter, I didn't care about baseball.
Oh yeah, no, because they didn't really have anybody.
Yeah.
Well, they were in like a rebuild essentially.
I feel like a kid, dude.
Which they fucking rebuilt. All right.
I feel like a child. And it's Christmas. This was what we all want. We wanted Yamamoto for Christmas. We're halfway there.
We're halfway. Dude.
Oh my god, dude!
And that will make the trade even better if we get Yamamoto because like if we get rid of all those pitchers but we get Yamamoto, that's our starting five, complete. Because it would go. I have to really think about this because Severino's okay. Let me get to all the other deals now. Yeah. Luis Severino is no longer a New York Yankee. He signed a 1-year deal with the Mets, which honestly, I mean, he's still. I mean, in my heart, he's still a Yankee. Like it would be weird to see him
forever, 8 straight years. Yeah,
but like. I mean, it's not that bad of a deal because it's like you can literally just go across the street.
Yeah, across the street. I love it because he doesn't even have to move.
And that's good. Yeah, I was gonna say that's why because that's the whole thing with like signing a new team and trades. That's like kind of scary because you're gonna be like, oh, I have to move to a new house. My family is like my kids in this school and stuff like that. I had to get them into a new school and stuff like that. With moving into a place where there's like another team across the street, you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, it's great.
So that's why I kind of like that deal for him specifically because he doesn't have to go anywhere. Okay. This happened earlier today. Craig Kimbrell, he was a Philadelphia Philly. He signed with a new team. I don't know if you saw it.
I haven't seen anything.
He's now a Baltimore Oriole.
Ooh.
Yes, he signed a 1-year, $13 million contract with Baltimore.
That's solid.
Let me see. This happened right after the Soto trade. Diamondbacks sign Eduardo Rodriguez, the starting pitcher from Detroit, to a 4-year, $80 million contract.
I'm happy for him. He got out of Detroit.
Because, well, this was the guy, I don't know if you remember in the trade deadline, that the Dodgers were trying to get him, but he said no because he waived his no trade clause because he wanted to stay in Detroit for the time being. You know, because when you're getting traded, you have like no time to prepare for anything.
Yeah.
So
at least now he's got the whole summer. Well, winter.
Right, yeah, you had the whole, because you had the whole rest of the season to get prepared, like, where do I want to go, you know?
Yeah.
Let me see now. Guardians win the draft lottery. They get #1 pick.
Did they?
Yes, we got like 27th or 25th. I can't remember exactly what we got. Let me see. AJ Hinch agrees to a contract extension with the Tigers. He's going to be a manager again for them.
That's cool.
I feel like I'm you with all these fucking things I'm listing off right now.
No, I love it. As a matter of fact, you keep doing it, I get to keep eating because I'm loving it.
What the hell is Seattle doing? For the record, Seattle keeps trading and trading and trading. Like, the owner of Seattle is like us in franchise mode in MLB The Show, but in like real life, essentially. They keep doing the same shit. They traded Jared Kelenic. They traded Jared Kelenic from Seattle to the Braves. They traded Eugenio Suarez from Mariners to the Diamondbacks. Yeah.
What?
Yup. Let's see. Dodgers re-signed Jason Hayward to another 1-year deal. Let me see. Oh, Brewers signed Jackson Chirino for an 8-year, $82 million contract.
Wow.
But honestly, that's not a lot. If you think about that, per year, that's not a lot.
At all, no. I'm just surprised it's that long and that short.
Let's see. Yadier Molina joins the Cardinals organization, which I saw that coming.
I saw that, yeah.
Angels announced that Mike Trout will definitely not be traded. Of course, why would you trade him, number one? I mean, if you're the Angels, if you're such a poverty franchise like the Angels, like, why would you, like, why? You know? It's an L for both Trout and... yeah.
In the end of the day, though, I respect Trout for that so much.
Yeah, right.
Because he is going to do like a Dirk or a Kobe, which is rare now, to stay with a team forever.
Right. Well, I mean, Aaron Judge is doing that.
Yeah, so did Derek Jeter, I guess, not that long ago.
White Sox signed Eric Fede for a 2-year, $15 million deal. He was Washington National, and now he's with the White Sox.
Okay.
For the record, I have no idea who the hell he is.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, there's a lot of Yamamoto rumors going on.
I got one. The only one I saw today.
Which was?
I think it was a couple days ago, which kind of pissed me off.
Which
the Mets met with him and his family
last week. Yep.
For winter meetings. That pissed me off.
Yep. Steve Cohen flew over to Japan to meet with him.
He's ours.
Red Sox are to believe that Yamamoto is like their top priority. And then there's one after that says, hold on, give me a minute. I just saw it. Where'd it go? Yep, Yankees are expected to meet with Yoshinobu Yamamoto on Monday. So the thing I saw with the teams that are looking to sign him, they all, you know, the rumor where he's like he wants to go to somewhere that have other Japanese players.
Mm-hmm.
All those other teams have Japanese players on them. But the Yankees are the front runners for Yoshinobu, though.
We're the Yankees.
Right. That's the thing. And that's the other thing. We're the Yankees. That's like his thing, too. Now.
And does he see the rest of the team?
That's exactly.
He's got to be fucking stupid. Not.
But remember, there is other pitching options though. If we don't get Yamamoto,
we don't want them. We don't want them.
You don't want Jordan Montgomery back?
No. I want Yamamoto. Don't get me wrong, Jordan Montgomery. I love him. No hard feelings. I was actually one of the only few people that was saying we shouldn't trade him. We're gonna regret it.
You and my dad were like the only ones that I know.
Yeah.
And then, but now I'm like, yeah, we shouldn't have gotten rid of him.
But I want Yamamoto now. I'm all in. I'm all in to Yamamoto. I'm all into the Yankees, dude. I am telling you, I'm one of the biggest Yankees fans right now. I'm all in, 100%.
I am fully in for Yamamoto. I don't get me wrong, I am.
Like, if we don't get Yamamoto, I'm kind of gonna be mad.
Your Christmas is gonna be ruined.
Yeah, honestly.
Hey, Storm, you want to open presents? If one of them's not Yamamoto, I don't want it.
But no, it's gonna make me so much madder, or heated, I guess, or whatever the word that's actual English.
Much more mad. It matters not a word, but like it should be. But
if he signs with the Mets, I'm probably gonna lose my mind.
Mets are still gonna.
I don't like the Mets. Like I said, I'm okay with New York. My thing is, my thing is, the Mets are just gonna waste his career years away.
See, that's my thing. The Mets are gonna Met, right?
And right now, we're not in career years. We are in championship season. We are winning multiple championships if we get a healthy team and we sign Soto to an extension. Soto needs to be the next Yankee for life.
On this thing is for Yamamoto, but the Mets, Steve Cohen flying to Japan. Someone commented, Steve just does unnecessary rich shit. Which he does. He does. I mean, he's actually one of the owners that actually isn't afraid to spend money, which I actually, yeah. Let's see. No way dude comes all the way to the U.S. just to play for the poverty Mets.
That's what I mean, though.
Okay.
Like, damn.
And then this was the last thing I really saw. Bryce Harper wants to discuss a contract extension to stay with the Phillies for the rest of his career. Which
I like that.
Which is odd for a guy who doesn't become a free agent until 2031.
That is really weird. Yo, Alexa, shut up. Shut, bitch, woman. Alexa, shut up. Oh, wait. I realized what I did on the podcast live after.
It was a slow turnaround. Like, dude, I was about to say all that stuff, but then I remember I was like, wait, I have an Alexa, so like it's right beside my speaker over here, so it would have gone off. Mm-hmm. We both would have been screaming at our own Alexas.
You should have done that. That would have been a clip.
Oh my god. Okay,
man.
Oh wait. Yo, MLB on Fox just posted. I don't know if you remember this from the All-Star game or whatever. Look at this.
Was it Judge and Dude, that's why I've wanted him this whole time. That's why I'm all in. Anything Derek Jeter related, I'm all in. Why do you think I love Volpe so much? Because he's baby Jeter.
And this is another thing about this Soto trade that I love. No getting rid of Volpe. No getting rid of Jason Dominguez. And no getting rid of Spencer Jones, who is our top prospect right now.
Mm-hmm.
None of those players were even mentioned. It was purely pitching, which was something that the Padres needed for two outfielders, one being a left-hander, which we desperately needed. I'm just so happy it's done.
Dude, that's what I mean. I love it. Dude, our pitching, especially if we get Yamamoto, I mean, we're going to have the deadliest lineup in baseball and the deadliest bullpen.
Garrett Cole, Nestor Cortez.
I was going to say Nasty Nestor.
Carlos Rodon.
I know I've talked so much crap about him because rightfully so, he deserves it. But I'm all in now. This is redemption.
This is his comeback year. This is his comeback year. His comeback year right now for Rodon. Okay, he's not doing no back bullshit.
Nope. And now he's got a squad. Last year we had a mid squad. Now we got the squad.
Frankie Montas, which is still a Yankee, and Yama fucking Soto, bro.
Oh my God, that's how many rings. That's how many rings right there. Just like Derek. That's how many rings. We are going to win so many championships.
As long as they sign those two long contracts.
If they don't extend Soto,
it would be stupid not to. It would be incredibly dumb.
Get all that talent away for one. Oh, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Because you know what's funny?
The Padres, he better not be one of those dummies that does something stupid outside of baseball, so that he's got to go to jail or something stupid.
Like Wandy Franco?
Yeah.
Because there was so much hype around that dude. Now he's a fucking pedophile. So, fuck that guy. But yeah, you see, the Padres did the same thing. They traded like their whole roster away to get him. They traded him to their whole roster to the Nationals just to get rid of him a year later.
And that's what I love about this trade too.
Listen.
This puts Soto in a position to have to really show out.
The Padres just gave Soto to the fucking evil empire. You have to be stupid to do that sort of thing.
I absolutely love the Star Wars reference.
That's all we are. Okay, I feel like that's where the Star Wars stuff.
What are they called? The Death Star, right?
Well, that's not what the group is called.
No, I just mean the circle.
Yes, that's the Death Star.
We are the Death Star, and we're just blowing up every single other league right now. Every team in the league is done. Done. Yep. Over. Honestly, if you play for the other teams, take an 8-year vacation. It's over. It's over. Bryce Harper, you can be a Philly for life, but chill in Cancun because there's no sense to play. I'm telling you, it's over. It's over. Game over.
Yes. I'm trying to see what I want to see. Galactic Republic. Who are the Republic? I'm pretty sure the Empire is like the bad guys, and okay. The Republic, the Republic is the good guys. The Empire is the bad guys. The Yankees are 100% the evil Empire. There's no way 100%. That we're not. And it's so funny because like people say that the Yankee fans or New York fans are the worst in all sports, which I do not. I disagree. No, I don't think they are. I think they're second. In all
sports, no, I disagree too. But
I think they're second for all sports. You know who number one for me is?
No,
Philadelphia.
Chiefs? Oh, okay. I'll give it to you with that.
Philadelphia fans are the absolute fucking worst.
Yeah, I'll give you an example. There was one team, 3 years ago, I believe. There was this one couple who had different jerseys on, right? It was a snow game. They got absolutely ballistic missiled with snowballs the whole game.
Right. That's like you can't.
Yankees wouldn't do that.
You can't fucking do that shit. Like you can't physically harm someone for liking a different team. You can't do that.
Yeah, that's absurd. Yeah.
Which I know Philadelphia fans, some Yankee fans will do that, and I know Boston fans will do that too. But if there's one team that does it worse than anyone else, it's Philadelphia. For the Eagles and for the Phillies.
I'll agree with that.
If Eagles fans are the worst for any sport. No offense, but they are the absolute worst because they will just scream the most outrageous shit at you for just wearing a different jersey, dude.
Oh yeah, you're done, bro. I watched a video last week of this guy. Not last week, but 2 weeks ago, because when the Bills lost, right? There was a Bills fan, right, walking away. Little child, maybe like 13 years old, if that, walks up to the Bills fan as they're walking out of the stadium, right? Like they're in the parking lot. Taps on his shoulder, right? Yeah, flips him off. What the? I mean, his parents are proud of him. Like, what?
That's Phillies fans for you.
Mm-hmm.
And there's another thing. They will.
I'm a Phillies fan.
They have a mentality. They have like the Yankee mentality where if they don't have a perfect season, they're the worst team ever. But Philadelphia does on like
so far behind.
Right, like you guys just lost to San Francisco, right? I saw the comments on that post that Philadelphia made, like how they like how every team like posts that they lose or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The comment section was nuts. They were acting like they just lost the fucking Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're acting like their whole season's over. Like, bitch, you're 10-2.
I expected to lose to the 49ers as an Eagles fan. The only reason I chose the Eagles is because I've been riding with them all year. I expected to lose to them because I thought that they were going to beat us. Straight up.
They got fucking obliterated, though. They got fucked.
I didn't expect an obliteration, but, I mean, dude, honestly, we had them. I don't know what the hell happened after the first. Dude, do you want to hear? Let's get into that. We'll get back to baseball. Let's get into that. You want to hear the first quarter stats?
Oh, it was bad. It was bad. Because I was watching that game.
Nothing. The Eagles were up 6-0. 2 field goals.
2 field goals, yeah.
124 offensive yards. The 49ers had -6 yards that whole first quarter. What happened? I'll tell you what happened. 6 straight touchdown drives. 3 of them to Deebo Samuel. What the?
Deebo Samuel fucking owned your ass that day.
Oh, I agree. I loved it.
Listen, as a,
but I also wanted a humble pie for them.
As a Cowboys fan, I was loving every second of it.
I know you loved it too.
I was loving every second of it. I was sitting there, I'm like, fuck these guys.
The only thing that had me mad that game was literally that it was 6 straight drives and that our defense disappeared. Did you see my story?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you ever watched the movie Friday or any of the Friday series movies, but the bad guy in it was Deebo, right? And he was going to come and rob you and everything else. And then Ice Cube and I'm forgetting the other guy's name right now. But yeah, they're sitting on the porch all the time on Friday. And then whenever Deebo comes, they go, oh my goodness, Deebo's coming, Deebo's coming, Deebo's coming. And they hide the chains and everything. I posted that because right on top of it said, Eagles defense as soon as the 49ers were on the field. Offense was on the field. And they saw Deebo. It's like, what? How do you let a guy get 3 touchdowns on you?
You put your security guard in there. The San Francisco isn't gonna get past you. Your security guard your head security guard got fucking ejected. Which, for the record, by the way,
I thought that was nonsense that he got ejected. For the record,
the San Francisco player hit him.
That's what I mean.
Why is he getting ejected?
That's what I mean. I thought it was freaking nonsense, and I was happy that the 49ers guy was getting ejected.
Oh no, he did. But
you know why he got ejected though? The security guard for us.
For what?
Because the guy who got ejected wouldn't leave the field. So they pretty much, to me, out of pity, went over to him and went, because you notice how they never disqualified him from the game, the security guard, like they did to the actual player.
Yeah.
I think they went over to him and went, he's not leaving the field. I think it'd be really nice if you left the field. That way, you know, it would move him along to leave the field so we can get the game.
He's a Philadelphia hero now.
No. He's been a Philadelphia hero. This just cemented his legacy.
Like the next game that Philadelphia's having at your stadium, they're gonna give him a standing O. Like 100%.
He got a standing O when he was walking out.
Oh my god!
I know you're at work, and I don't know how well you can hear the TV and everything when you. I don't know if you're still at work for that part.
Oh yeah, dude, it was a completely dead day. Yeah, they were giving him a standing ovation when he was walking out.
It was amazing.
I watched that whole segment because there was no tables or anything.
That's impressive. I'm surprised.
I was sitting there. I'm like, holy fucking shit. I told my boss too. I'm like, he just cemented like he's gonna be like a Philly fan. Like fans are gonna love him for the rest of their lives. For this moment right here. Like this is gonna be memed like a motherfucker right now.
They were saying they're gonna put a statue of him next to the Rocky one.
Yep. I heard that too. But yeah, dude, 49ers fucking destroyed them. I didn't
Yes,
think
they
it was going to be that bad. But I saw a whole bunch of memes. It's like when Philadelphia like finally goes up against a healthy 49ers team, and there's a guy just like, man, I'm getting cooked. Like, but y'all got cooked. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, I agree. The only other thing about that game, I got so scared when Jalen Hurts went to the locker room for concussion. I'm still kind of terrified. Because that could change the whole season real fast.
This has got to be the worst season I've ever seen when it comes to quarterback injuries. It is so bad this year.
We can totally get into that, dude.
It's the worst I've ever seen it.
Yeah, same here.
Like, probably more than half of the league's main quarterbacks are on the IL.
There's 9+, which is insane. Because there's 30 teams.
I'm trying to think.
32.
So
32
there's Kenny Pickett. He's on the IL, or he was. Yep. Aaron Rodgers, obviously. Yep. Daniel Jones.
Yep.
Kirk Cousins.
Yep.
Anthony
Richardson.
Yep. Deshaun Watson.
Yep.
Fuck. I'm trying to think of other one. Shit. Trevor Lawrence.
Yep.
Joe Burrow.
Yep.
Are we going to say Matthew Stafford? Because I know he's back, but he was injured for a little bit with a thumb.
We can count him. He was out for a while.
Okay. Justin Fields.
That's who I was thinking of. Yep.
I have to go through the entire league. Kyler Murray. He was in. I'm pretty sure.
Right. Yep.
That's 11 right there. So that's there's got to be more than that. I know there has to be. Ravens, no. Lamar Jackson's still there.
No, he's chilling. Chargers have a thing or no?
Chargers, no. Justin Hilbert's.
He's been healthy the whole time though. I thought he was out for a while.
Maybe he might. I have no idea.
I don't know. I wouldn't count him because he's chilling.
Derek Carr,
right.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Jimmy. Jimmy.
So that's what is that? 13?
Yeah.
13 right there.
I'm gonna add 2 more that are technically injured, anyways.
What?
Mac Jones, because he's awful.
I think I said Mac Jones already. Oh, Mac Jones. Oh,
yeah. Mac Jones from Patriots, because and then Zach Wilson, because he's benched, because he's awful. So they're mentally injured.
15 right there. I'm pretty sure there's still more.
There is.
I'm trying to think.
I forget who, but
Brock Purdy was hurt.
Brock, right? Yep. Josh Allen's been fighting a shoulder injury this whole time.
I'm not going to count him though because he's always.
I'm not either.
Because he's always started.
Yeah.
I did say Ryan Tannehill, right? In the beginning.
I don't think he did.
I'm pretty sure I did. I think I said him like the third or fourth one.
No, that was Kirk. I truly don't think you did because we went.
Well, either way, if I didn't say Ryan Tannehill, then that's half.
That's half. I know. Yeah.
That's half of the league. No, it's more than half.
It's more than half, yeah. That's 17.
More than half of the league's quarterbacks.
I think this year injuries in general, because we go off about regular players: Justin Jefferson, Cooper Kupp,
Mark Andrews.
I mean, oh,
it's so bad. And you know what the main culprit is? What the main culprit is? The fucking turf.
Yep.
I don't understand what the problem is with using normal grass.
I don't know why they play on turf either. Because
it doesn't
grow up on grass.
You know what? You know what it is? You know what it is? Because turf looks so much better on TV. Who gives a shit?
Who cares? I'd rather have it dark green instead of that light fake nonsense that you get in an Easter basket.
But the thing is, why risk? Let's risk injuring our players so that it looks good on television. Like that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Who in the NFL like conference room was like, yeah, this is a good idea? Because that is insanely dumb.
And it's like I said too. Why would they do it knowing that 90% of the league grows up playing on grass? Because, like, take me and you. Did you grow up ever playing on a turf field?
No.
Do you think that everywhere else in America just all of a sudden grows up on turf fields now?
No.
I know it's a new trend, but no. And the thing is, the reason they all get injured, because there's a different traction on turf fields, which arguably they should have to practice to play on turf fields compared to regular fields now, since they have both. Until they eliminate one or the other.
They have to eliminate
There's two
turf.
different ways to practice. I mean, how are you going to run the same on turf as grass when turf is slippery? You got to have different footwork. I mean, it's unreal. Look at the quarterback when they drop out of the pocket. How are you going to drop out of the pocket? You got to practice that footwork too, because it's going to be different.
Did you see that? How Trevor Lawrence he walked out of the, that was his decision. He didn't.
I know. The best part is they're saying that it's a high ankle grade sprain and that he's not out for the season, but he's going to be out a few weeks. What if he got to come back for 2 games and then the playoffs?
See, the thing is with
shout out to them.
You know what? I can respect him for that, because I get that you don't want to make yourself look like a bitch in front of thousands of people like that. Especially after an ankle injury, like he was. Did you see him? He was pissed. He was
yeah. Mm-hmm.
He threw his fucking helmet and shit, because he went like 46 consecutive games with a start.
Yeah, I would have been annoyed too, because the thing is, like I said, I don't know what their exact record is now, but during that game they were 9-3.
No, they were 8-3.
Were they? Okay, so they're 9-3 now then.
No, they're 8-4.
What?
Cincinnati beat them.
Oh, right. They're 8-4. Oh, yeah. Okay. So then I must.
Can you believe that they lost to a Joe Burrow-less Cincinnati team?
I believe it. I was watching the game, but I mean, wow.
Mm-hmm.
What a game! What a game, by the way. The first Monday night football game to go into overtime in 40 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, what a game. That's why I messaged you. Like, I was so excited that night. I was like, you got to pee football. It's incredible.
Well, I was looking at it through, what do you call it? FanDuel.
Yeah. I mean, I can't believe it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I guess we're still on the topic of football. So, Bills pass rusher, Von Miller, had warrant for his arrest for assault of a pregnant woman in Dallas.
Dude, I couldn't believe that. I was like, Von fucking Miller. I'm like, it doesn't surprise me, but I was like, wow.
Dude, I almost threw my phone. He's really doing nonsense like that with our defense being entirely second and third string guys because the whole defense is injured. Speaking of which, I don't know if you know Dan Orlovsky. He's doing God's work. He really is. Everybody in the media has been absolutely trashing on Josh Allen. And the hate needs to stop. Josh Allen has been incredible. He literally should be the league MVP if it wasn't for the Bills record. And if you look at all the Bills games, who's lost those games? The defense.
Right.
First in touchdowns. Everybody says, oh, he's got number one in interceptions. He's over 100. He's 30 to 100 passes over every other quarterback in the league. Of course he's got more interceptions. He's throwing the ball more. 74% completion rate. I swear, if our defense wasn't injured, dude. Oh. And I hate it, too, because, like, I thought last year was really the year for him to win MVP. But this year, he's, like, absolutely proven himself to be MVP, except for the Bills record.
Can I just say, this is a topic that I want to go into as well. Who do you think deserves to win MVP this year?
See, I'm torn between so many guys still. I know we have 5 weeks left. I don't know if you realize that. It's crazy how fast it's gone by.
Yep.
See, for me personally, I want the Bills to have a 5-0 win streak and Josh Allen to win. Because I mean, dude, if you look up the statistics on ESPN, he is this is the greatest season of all time for him. I hate it because next year, I don't know if he's going to be the same.
I love that statement. I absolutely love that statement. This is the greatest season of all time for him.
I mean, for real though, like think about it. He's doing MVP things, and then the defense is injured and just ruining for us, right? We're losing close games. I mean, oh my dude.
I mean, you did lose because you had 12 people on the field.
I mean, look at this jersey over here. That was my first football jersey. I love Josh Allen with a pet. Look at my phone screen. It's my guy. He's my favorite quarterback ever, dude. I take him over Jalen Hurts. And I love Jalen Hurts. But it's Josh. I don't know what. Dude, you know when my love for him cemented itself?
What?
Speaking of, I'm so excited for this week. The games we have this week are incredible. But anyways, Bills at Chiefs. Last year, where he hurdled the defender coming after him, and Air Allen finally became a thing. Dude, that's legacy right there. And we won that game in Arrowhead, dude. Oh, when he jumped up, that right there locked it and threw the key away. Oh, love that guy.
Right.
Oh my goodness. I want you to find a player like that. I don't know if you have a player like that, but I cannot wait for that moment. If you have the story, you could tell it. But I want you to fall in love with a player.
Derrick Henry.
Really? Okay. Do you have a story for it?
I was at my cousin's house for his birthday, and right at the same time we were there on the TV, it was the wild card for Patriots versus Titans.
Oh.
Yup.
Oh, okay. That's big.
Mm-hmm. Yup. And he went off that fucking game. And but what cemented it was the game after that. It was Titans versus Ravens, and Ravens were like projected to win completely, but they shit the bed against the Titans, dude.
They did.
Derrick Henry fucking that was the first time I saw the stiff arm that he does.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That cements it for sure.
I was like, yup, that's why I became a Titans fan and a Derrick Henry fan. It was just like that was when I learned about free agents when it comes to football and basketball and baseball. That's
incredible. I didn't know if you had a player like that yet. That's
well.
Incredible.
Also, it was before he moved. Amari Cooper was that guy too.
Yeah,
from Dallas. Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah. Technically, I'd want Josh Allen to win MVP. I personally think it's going to be Jalen Hurts.
I don't think so.
Really?
I feel like
there's one other guy I got beating him.
See, there's one guy that I think is gonna win, and then there's one guy that I want to win. Who I think is gonna win is gonna be Brock Purdy.
I don't think he's winning.
And the guy that I want to win, Tyreek Hill.
Okay, I really like that. I like that. I don't think Brock Purdy's winning. The guy who I think's gonna win MVP
is it Lamar?
Lamar Jackson's getting his second MVP.
That's I thought so. That's what I.
However, I will say, and I know we don't go by ifs, we go by what's happening. If Jacksonville's quarterback Trevor Lawrence did not get injured and they did win that game and they were 9-3, I'd have him as the front runner for MVP because that's insane. Right. Jags go 9-3. I mean, look at the rest of the season for him. I don't know what the rest of their games are like or anything, but I mean, if they had him, that's unreal.
Right.
However, I'd have to take his stats into account, and I don't really know his stats like that.
My thing is,
shout out though, Dak Prescott is the under the radar MVP runner.
Dude, Dak Prescott is so fucking good lately. It's insane. Like, you know how you said earlier this year, it's it's his make or break season.
He is making.
Oh, he's making all right.
Speaking of Dak Prescott, The other game I'm excited for this Sunday, dude, I love this
Bills,
Sunday.
Cowboys, Bills. Yep.
They could not make this Sunday. I mean, they could, but it's really hard to make this Sunday any better. They have Bills at Chiefs at 4:25, right? Following that, they have arguably the greatest game that comes on television every single year, Eagles at Cowboys. Division, NFC East division, who runs this show this year game. I don't know if you know about the Eagles-Cowboys rivalry and, the division game but it's like always such an amazing game.
Is that this week?
That's Sunday night. That's Sunday night football. It's literally Bills and Chiefs at 4. From 4 o'clock until 11 o'clock, we're in heaven. We're in football heaven.
When's Bills and Cowboys? Is that the week after?
That's the week after, yep.
Oh, I thought. Oh, okay. I got my weeks mixed.
Yeah, no.
But yeah. See, my thing with Tyreek, he's doing insane shit right now.
I agree. However, I don't know.
The league doesn't favor wide receiver. They favor
quarterbacks. That's why it's like, I don't know. Plus, also, if we're going to do Josh Allen, if we're just looking at stats, not wins or anything, it's still Josh Allen over Tyreek Hill.
See, my thing is, right, I want Tyreek Hill to win because I want someone other than a quarterback to win MVP for once in my fucking life. The last the last player to win MVP that wasn't a quarterback was in 2012 or 2011. I can't remember which
I don't remember which year, but it was around there.
It was a wide receiver too. I can't remember his name. But you want to hear some shit? The last defensive player to win MVP was Lawrence Taylor.
Oh.
Yeah. Hold on. Lawrence Taylor.
Like the 1950s.
He won MVP in 1986.
Wow.
That was a year after my aunt was born.
That's insane.
37 years since a defensive player won MVP.
To be fair, though, I don't really know who's been putting up numbers like that as a defensive player. I mean, Bland, maybe.
TJ Watt.
Yeah, but I mean, what has his team done? That they take that into account. That's why I say Josh Allen's probably not going to win MVP this year, because they do take that into account.
Right.
Oh man, what a. Also, I don't know if you saw this. It's incredible that they did this. Week 15, Eagles versus Seahawks game has been moved to Monday Night Football, and the Chiefs versus Patriots, which was Monday Night Football, has been moved to Sunday. Thank God. Thank God.
Oh my dude, the Chiefs don't annihilate them the fucking Patriots, I swear to God.
Dude, I'm gonna cry laughing if the Patriots beat the Chiefs. Honestly, who I almost have as a lock to not be in the championship game? Who? The Chiefs.
Really?
Dude, they're atrocious. I'm putting it like this. It might lock if the Bills beat the Chiefs, which I'm pretty sure they're gonna.
Can I just say that Chargers and Patriots game was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life?
Dude, that literally lost 3 bets for me. And it literally lost the $2,000 bet for me. 6
points off of 2 fucking field goals. That was the only points that happened in that game. So help me God.
How does your running back not get a touchdown as the Chargers?
Or your wide receiver?
I could see the wide receiver. How does Austin Eckler not? That's really. That's just. Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah, no kidding.
I had another baseball thing I totally forgot to mention.
What's that?
Babe Ruth card sells for $7.2 million.
Yep.
1914 Baltimore News Babe Ruth rookie card. That is the 3rd highest sum paid for a sports card in history. Rightfully so. There's miscellaneous, and then there's a ton of basketball, unless you got any other stuff.
Nope. That's all. That's all I got.
All right. 76ers. Oh man, this is what I was gonna open this podcast with before like we knew about
Yep.
events. Do you remember the ending of last podcast at all, or just last podcast in general? Like we were talking about LeBron and the Lakers and all that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that game was going on during the podcast. 76ers beat the Lakers 138-94. This 44-point loss is the biggest loss in LeBron James's career.
Yeah. Yep.
This spoke out as the Lakers have issues, and this loss ruined the historic record LeBron broke, which is becoming the all-time leader in minutes played in NBA history in that same game. Now, do you want to hear an absolutely insane fact?
What's that? Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
Michael Jordan's worst loss was 44 points. And guess what? It gets worse. This is insane, dude. He was 38 years old and 333 days old. LeBron, on that day they versed the 76ers, was 38 years old and 333 days old.
What
when they lost by 44 points.
Fuck?
Destiny. I wasn't even mad after I saw that fact. Dude, it is one of the most insane sports facts I'll ever think I've seen. I'll come across. That is insane.
What the fuck? That's actually insane.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I can't believe it. I saw that on Facebook the next day. I went, I'm not even mad about that loss now. It was meant to be.
Holy fucking shit.
And it was even crazier to me, too, because we just last episode had MJ versus LeBron.
That's... Oh, my...
During the game it happened.
Do you know how like slim that chance is? That
I know
that someone that's gonna be in the league that's like almost as great as you 20 years later. Notice how I said that.
I know.
Is gonna lose by the same amount of points as you, as your worst loss, when you're the same exact age.
I mean, dude, I'm really curious of it down to minutes. Like, when did the other game end and when did this game end? You know what I mean? Like, I'm so curious because that's insane.
Right.
Wow. Speaking of last episode, we ended off talking about how the Knicks could move on in the in-season tournament, which they did. They beat the Hornets in their final game for the in-season tournament, clinching their wild card spot in the elimination rounds. Then I had the Knicks will face the Bucks in round 1 of the quarterfinals. And then I also had under that, because I was really excited, all of our teams made it. Your Bucks, our Knicks, my Lakers. We all made it.
Yep.
So the quarterfinals matches, they were Bucks versus Knicks, Pacers versus Celtics, Lakers versus Suns, Kings versus Pelicans. Now let's get into it. This is incredible. First off, we're going to start with the first game. I'm in disbelief still to this day. The Pacers upset the Celtics.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Like, I knew the Pacers were like low key, like under the radar for one of the best teams in the league right now. But I was like, holy shit!
Yeah, I didn't know they were that under the radar.
I was like, holy shit!
I've known about the Pacers, and I've known about this one guy who's been on the come up, which I love this for him. A lot of people haven't been able to see him because he's not really on TV because he plays in Indiana.
It's oh shit! You're gonna say his name. You're gonna say his name. I know. I can see.
I'll guess if you wanted to.
No, just say it right now. I know his name, but I can't think of it right now.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Yep, that's it. He had a triple-double. His first triple-double ever.
Career triple-double. What a triple-double to have, too. Eliminate the Celtics. Oh. And then the following game on Tuesday night, the Pelicans upset the Kings. I couldn't believe it. The best part was Zion was mid. Brandon Ingram showed up with 30+, but Zion was so mid.
Right.
It was one of the worst shooting performances by that Kings team, though. I mean, oh. And then this one. I love it and I hate it. Bucks beat the Knicks.
I mean, I saw that coming. Because I feel like, no, you know what? Where the fuck has this Damian Lillard been throughout the entire rest of the season? This motherfucker turned up in this game out of nowhere.
You know why it breaks my heart so much that it actually happened?
Why?
Julius Randle had 41 points. He started the game fucking 16 straight points, no missed shots.
Really?
I mean, dude, he was cooking. This was my game to give Julius Randle his flowers.
Yeah.
I will no longer absolutely complain about him whenever he loses us a game because that man can ball. I mean, and the only reason they Bucks won that game was just straight up they went on a crazy scoring tear because literally they won 146, I think, to like 122. Most teams on a regular night are not getting 140 plus points. You're usually averaging about 120 as an NBA team. But the other thing is, I don't know if you know this, the Bucks are a horrible first half starting team. They rank 23rd in starting teams for first half.
What?
And then they rank second in teams in the second half. I don't know what it takes them 2 quarters and halftime to warm up, and then they just fire the jets. And you can, I mean, look at their field goal percentages if you ever have a chance to actually, literally, it like is there's such a big difference. They go from shooting 34% to like 45, straight up. If not higher, it's usually higher, but I mean, it's unreal. Which to me is like, what's going on with the Bucks in the first half?
Right.
Second half is when you want to turn it up, yes, but y'all can't get down 30 points to the Sixers in the first half and then expect to pull off the comeback every single game. Like, I'm going to say they're lucky they were versing the Knicks because at halftime, they were only up by 3.
Right. And then the Lakers beat
last night.
Phoenix.
Oh, dude. Oh, my. I was beating my
by
bed.
the skin of your fucking teeth, though. It was close.
Dude, do you know why? Let me just first off,
here we go.
Lakers beat the Phoenix Suns. Yes. Oh, y'all know how much I despise Kevin Durant. I do not like him. And I loved him. He broke my heart when he left OKC. He really did. Lakers beat the Suns to improve to 3-0 against them this season, which means we only have one more game against them this season. No matter what, we've won the series, and we're 3-0 against Kevin Durant, which also I love this game because in the last 4 seasons, we've had 0 Kevin Durant, LeBron James games. In the first 20 games of the season, we've had 3. It's incredible. Right. But, dude.
Mr. fucking Reeves.
Austin Reeves hits the clutch 3, and he leaves. Dude, he hits. Dude, you know, I literally was in. This might be one of his I love him moments. He hit the 3, right? There was 15 seconds left on the clock. His number's 15. He's my AR-15. Oh, my God. Dude, I was cheering for joy when I saw that 15.0 on that clock left. And then this, I will admit, there's some controversy. I'm on the side where they shouldn't have gave us the timeout. The Lakers got a really odd timeout call when the ball was not in possession, a.k.a. loose ball. Austin Reeves had the ball at the end of the game after he hit the 3. He started losing it. It came out of his hands. Nobody had the ball. It was rolling. But LeBron in front of the refs asked for a timeout, and the other ref, because they were across the court on the other side, I guess he didn't see it, so he gave the Lakers a timeout. We shouldn't have gotten that timeout. But, yeah, I'm not saying that would have solved or made the problem different or changed the result because, honestly, Suns lost. They were bound to lose, whether that does get called or not, because also they were down by 3 when that happened. They'd still have to score multiple and hope that we don't make free throws. So, I mean, sorry, Suns fans. Move on. You are eliminated by LeBron James. Kevin Durant got eliminated by LeBron James again. You know why I love this too? You know, this literally probably arguably my favorite win of the season, most likely. unless we win the in-season tournament or the championship or both. Literally. Do you know who LeBron beat for his first championship?
It was Kevin Durant, wasn't it?
It was Kevin Durant on the Thunder.
Right.
You know what happened after that. He joined the 73-9 Warriors to beat LeBron twice in the finals. LeBron's never really had that. Ha. Sit on the bench. Go to Cancun moment against him since. Until now, you got eliminated from the first ever in-season tournament by LeBron James. You sorry snake cupcake son of a... Kevin Durant, I loved you, and you broke my freaking heart, dude. I was waiting for that Thunder championship with you and Russ for years. I didn't think you were going to beat LeBron on the Heat, but I thought you had a chance in a couple years.
And he's speaking facts, too.
I loved KD so much, dude.
And there's a thing that Storm says to me all the time now when LeBron keeps winning these in-season tournament games that it's like, it's so fucking stupid. It's like...
It's the greatest. It's why he's the GOAT.
He always puts in LeBron is the GOAT because he has more in-season tournament wins than Michael Jordan. When Michael Jordan was... Yes, it's facts. That's because the in-season tournament wasn't a thing in around 96, 97. That's so stupid.
That sounds like an excuse to me.
You sound like a bitch.
No way, dude. But you know what was even better about that game?
What?
You know what was even better about that game with the Kevin Durant, LeBron James stuff?
What?
Kevin Durant airballed the game-tying 3 to send it to overtime, and then the clock went out and went, bleh, and the Lakers won. He airballed at the end of the game to send it to overtime. Dude, that cemented that as my favorite game of the season, unless we win medals or gold or trophies or whatever you want to call it.
Ay.
Oh, he airballed it, dude. I was so happy.
You know that Giannis didn't realize that you win money at the end of this tournament if you win.
Yeah, that's such a Joker thing to do.
but yeah, Giannis was like, "What?" Like,
it's so crazy. Speaking of Lakers Suns, I don't know if you knew, but Lakers got the first wedgie of the in-season tournament ever in in-season tournament history. Well, they call it a wedgie.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's stupid.
You know what it is then, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So for you guys that don't know, it's when the ball gets caught between the backboard and the hoop, and it just stays there until you punch it out or whatever. Anthony Davis went up for a layup, right? Bounced it off the backboard. It bounced right there and wedged itself. Anyways, Lakers win. 3 teams, I believe, are 5-0 that are in the Final Four. And I believe that the Pelicans are not. I believe they are a wild card team. They are probably 4-1.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy. So I don't know if you saw this. I saw this right before we started the podcast. I put it on the list. The NBA is mandating that the Lakers swap from the Black City Edition uniforms. You've seen them, right? The ones we wear pretty much.
Yeah, those are fucking ugly, by the way.
I don't mind them. I don't think they're the best, but I understand them for Lakers culture and everything. And I truly think they're up there compared to half the teams in the league.
Yeah, they're up there, but I don't like they're ugly as shit.
No, I don't blame you. I might get one if we win the whole tournament, but that's only if we win the whole. However, I might not get one anyways because of this. The NBA is mandating the Lakers swap from those jerseys for the in-season tournament for the rest of it to gold jerseys due to visual contrast with their NBA in-season tournament court scheme in Vegas. Because I don't know if you know, the rest of this is in Vegas. The semifinals and if we make the championship game, pretty much. I'm sorry. The whole idea of the City Edition uniforms this year was for the in-season tournament. They made the jerseys and the courts for the... They could have told the Lakers this or helped the design team make something that was going to go with their scheme for the in-season tournament Vegas court so that this problem didn't happen.
Yeah, that's kind of dumb on NBA's part.
Like I said, though, notice how I told you I was going to probably get that jersey if we, won the whole thing?
Yeah.
You know how many jersey sales they just lost because of that?
Yeah.
Because are they going to make a new gold jersey, or are they just going to go to the yellow, which I don't? They call it gold for people who don't know, but it is yellow.
They call that gold?
Well, because they always call the Lakers purple and gold because of championships. Yeah, but you agree it's yellow too, right?
Yes, it's fucking yellow.
Yeah, okay.
It's the brightest fucking yellow that there is. Like,
are they going to just wear their normal yellow jerseys? Because if that's the case, I already own the jersey. Why would I get another jersey because we won in-season tournament?
That's stupid.
Like, they better make a different jersey. You know what I mean? Like, the amount of money they just lost is unreal.
Yeah, that's really dumb.
And yet alone, it's ridiculous. Why would you not have us all, every team in the NBA, set up jerseys that weren't going to mess up the visual? And honestly, that's a whole conversation in itself. This whole jersey and court scheme thing, atrocious. A lot of them, amazing. A lot of them, awful. I mean, what's up with the Heat culture? What was that?
Right.
Yet alone, Sacramento and their team and their designers, they missed out on such an opportunity. I don't know if you've seen this Sacramento court. They have a line going down the entire middle of the court.
Right.
Have you ever heard of the phrase light the beam?
Yeah.
That's their phrase because every time they win, they light the beam. They could have made the beam. They completely just missed out on that opportunity.
Miami's is cool because it's like it's
crazy if they had a beam on it.
Miami's is cool because that's like their colors,
No, I know, but the thing was, the black on black was just, it was bad. Right. Visual contrast, if you want to talk about. I mean, the Heat was awful.
Right.
Nuggets court, man. What was that?
I don't know.
We're gonna put the elevation.
See, I saw the Knicks one while they were doing an in-season game. That's really cemented that for me as like the best one that there was.
Yeah, honestly, I did like the Knicks one. The only thing I didn't like about it was the word on word, how it was like they tried to like fake 3D it or whatever you want to call that design. That to me just wasn't visually pleasing to my eyes personally. Like if I was going to get a jersey, I'd still get the regular Knicks jersey.
Well, I wasn't just talking about jersey. I mean, I was talking about like
the court. The court was fantastic. But the only reason I mentioned jersey is because the whole point was to everything was it was supposed to go hand in hand.
Right.
That's why I say it was atrocious. Because hands down, I mean, ridiculous.
Ooh.
Across the whole league.
I have a debate for us now that I just thought of.
Bet.
You know how MLB does their City Connect jerseys, right?
Yep.
What team do you think is going to get it next? Or what teams do you think are going to get it? I'll list off the teams that have it.
Okay.
And then I'll what MLB teams that don't have it? Okay. So I have to think. Why is there different colors? Oh my god. So
you bitch. Why are you leaking, you bitch?
There's actually quite a lot of teams that don't have a City Connect that don't.
Yeah, I thought the majority of teams don't.
No, actually, no. The majority of the teams do.
Oh, really?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 7 teams that don't have one.
Huh.
I'm gonna name them off. The Athletics.
Yep.
Blue Jays.
Yeah.
Guardians. Tigers.
Really?
Rays.
Yep.
Twins.
Okay.
And Yankees.
Yep. So
everybody else has one.
You asked what teams do I think are going to get one next. I think the obvious one is the Yankees.
No, they're not. No.
Really?
I don't think the Yankees are going to have one for a while. Because this is my thing. What are they going to do? Are they going to go?
I don't know, but I mean, if there's any time to have a City Edition jersey, it would be the Soto signing and potential Yamamoto signing.
See, if there's
we have Cole, Stan, Volpe, Jason. I mean, the amount of jerseys we would sell. That's why I say I think they're next. Because I mean, if we're talking about why they make jerseys, it's for money.
I will say this: the Mets, Phillies, and Cardinals are getting theirs this year.
Okay.
It will be debuted in 2024. So for me, it'll either be the Athletics. Actually,
I was thinking the Athletics.
No, it wouldn't be the Athletics. That's stupid. Why would it be the Athletics when they're moving?
Oh, yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that part.
Scratch that. No
For
Athletics.
me, I was thinking about it because they're a young team. They're going to be interesting now.
Blue Jays, I think we'll get one.
Probably, yeah.
Rays and then Tigers.
I was thinking Rays and Tigers too, yep.
But I don't see, the thing is, the Yankees have such like a rich history when it comes to their jerseys. Like the pinstripes, that's...
Oh, I know. That's our thing.
I feel like Yankee fans would be so pissed if we stemmed away from that. And it'll be even more pissed if the because like I said, I don't know what they would do.
You think we get rid of the pinstripes for it though?
No.
Adding.
You think the Yankees will add pinstripes to their City Connect?
Yeah, honestly, hear me out. I'm thinking our City Connect would more so be, so you see your shirt now?
Yeah.
It'd be like that, but the Yankees logo would be pinstripes inside of the logo.
Oh.
Now you'd probably wear that, wouldn't you?
Maybe put some that reference 161st Street.
That's what I mean. They do something like that.
Like a subway.
Like, yeah, so like they have a Yankees logo with pinstripes, right? And then they have on the front too, they have like a subway or like buildings or whatever. Or like, you know how in the stadium they got this train going through? They might have that on the front. And then the back, they got your name and jersey number.
Put the Bronx Zoo in there too while you're at it.
Yeah, might as well, right? But that's my point. Like, there's a lot of opportunities for this City Edition jersey for the Yankees.
But they have to do it right.
I agree.
They have to do it right.
I think they're gonna do it eventually, and it's gonna be a banger.
I hope so.
To me, they can't make a trash Yankees jersey because otherwise they're gonna hear it, and they don't want to hear it. You know what I mean? They want to sell it.
Right. Oh, I guess this is another good topic.
You know what else they could do?
What?
They could do a homage to some old Yankees players with their City jersey. Yeah, just anything. Yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah. Like the Great Bambino or something.
That's what I mean. You got Ruth, you got Jeter, you got Rivera.
Okay, this is a good topic too. Out of all the jerseys, besides excluding Yankees, because we know that's our favorite, what do you think right now has the best jersey?
This is tough.
If you name me a team, I can show you what the jersey looks like.
Yeah, I was gonna say just go on, put up the screen and show some jerseys. Cause I need to look at them. Cause I don't know what are we talking overall jerseys or are we talking like specific type like city jersey?
Or no city jerseys, just like their current main jerseys.
Okay.
But if it would get me,
I think the Phillies is up there because the Phillies is clean.
Phillies is up there. Yep, I agree with you. I agree with you on the Phillies. If it will show me the
Marlins, I do like the Marlins.
Which one are you talking about?
I like all their jerseys for the most part. I prefer an orange jersey for them though.
Oh, the old orange one?
Yep.
Yeah, I agree with you. See, can I show you quick my favorite jersey of all time?
Yeah.
But besides the Yankee one, of course. You're gonna think I'm nuts with this, but I've always loved the way this jersey's looked. Let me find it. You don't like it?
Nope.
I love this fucking jersey. I love it. It's so... I don't know what it is about it, but to me, it's so fucking clean.
There's mainly one reason I can't.
It's the star, isn't it?
No, it's just the team.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean... But for some reason, I can remove the team out of this jersey. I don't even see. I just see. Oh, look at that! Nice shirt. I don't see Astros on here.
I just can't because I don't know if I'll ever fully get over that.
I mean, you know, I do have an Astros shirt, right?
Yeah, I know. I love their orange jerseys. Don't get me wrong. I'm my favorite color. I mean, you can see the wall finally. I think it's the first time I've had my light on instead of my ceiling lights. It's orange because of basketball. I love the color orange. However, I just the thing is too, the star. It's not to me. It's not even the star with that jersey. It's the. It almost looks like it's double yellow striped.
Well, yeah, it is.
No, I mean like, you know how it was like red. Was it black?
Yeah, it was red. It was red, orange, and yellow and white.
Okay, yeah. The orange and yellow just looks like yellow.
I guess you could say
that's what I don't like about it. They should have like separated with the red or something.
I mean, shit, that's not what I want. This one's pretty good too.
I do like Colorado's. That's clean.
I mean, this one. I mean, come on. My favorite color is purple. I mean,
yeah.
So that's why that for me.
You know what other jersey I really like, and it's mainly because I love the color scheme.
What is that?
Oakland Athletics. I just love green and yellow together.
But there's a. Is it? Wait. I have to. Is it the lighter green or is it the darker green that you've liked?
I think it's the darker green.
That sort of.
Yeah.
That was fucking weird. Why did I do that? Okay.
Although I like the lighter green too.
Oh, the lighter green is great. I love the lighter green over the darker green.
I'd say the darker should just be toned up a little bit, and then it would be perfect. Not as light as the light green they use, but.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to think of another team that has a good jersey. I have to like go through all the division. There was one I had in my head.
I love the Orioles just because I like orange again.
I got it. I found it. Okay. You cannot tell me. Where is it? Come on. That this fucking jersey. Number one, isn't classic, and B, is not fire. There's no way that you can't say to me that is not fire. Are you kidding me?
That's incredible.
It's like I said, classic because you had like Roberto Clemente, Andrew McCutchen, among other players. Garrett Cole wore this jersey. That was his first team. Actually, fun fact, he was actually drafted by the Yankees.
Really?
Yes, I'm pretty sure. Hold on.
That's crazy. Speaking of classic with jerseys, though, you just reminded me of another jersey that I just absolutely love. No way.
Yup.
That's crazy.
2008. Yep.
Speaking of classic jerseys, a classic Dodgers jersey. I mean, you can't go wrong with a Dodgers jersey. It's just so clean, and it's blue and white.
Also, the classic St. Louis Cardinals jersey, the pale blue with the Cardinals on the front.
That's so good.
Absolutely. I'm trying to think of other ones. Montreal Expos.
Yeah.
Even though they're not a team anymore, I mean.
True.
I'm trying to think what they converted themselves to because I know they're. Oh, it's fucking Washington. That's what they converted to.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all I got for this segment.
Yeah, I really don't know other teams like that.
Yeah.
Great jerseys, though. I mean, wow.
Yeah. So, you got more for basketball?
Yeah. I had us doing in-season tournament MVP predictions.
Well, if the Knicks were still in it, I would have probably said Julius Randle or Jalen Brunson, whoever the one that scored 41, which one that was.
Yeah, it was Randle.
It was Randle. Okay.
I was thinking that too.
But since they moved on, right now I'm gonna say, oh fuck, what was the Pacers' name?
Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. You think they're gonna win the whole thing then?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. That means they got to beat the Bucks.
I feel like the Bucks are gonna choke at this point.
I could see it happen. I could easily see it happening. For me, I obviously think the Lakers are gonna win it. I'm gonna say Anthony Davis.
Okay, I was gonna say if you say LeBron is the MVP, I'm gonna drive to your fucking house.
I'm 50-50 with both. I really am. It depends on. No, it seriously depends on who we get in the finals. If we make it to the finals, if we got the Pacers, it's going to be LeBron James, and that's because Miles Turner is a nice defensive center.
If they win, that is.
I know, that's what I mean. If we win and if we got the Bucks, it would be Anthony Davis because of his defense against Giannis. However, I can also see the Bucks tearing this thing apart and winning it. But I just think the Lakers are going to take it. I feel like LeBron wants this more than anybody else in the league right now, and rightfully so. I mean, it's the first time. He's already super old, basketball-wise, years played. How many times is he going to have this opportunity?
Probably about
and you know he wants to be the first to ever win it.
Of course he does.
Like, I mean,
it'll boost his fucking ego more than anything.
And it'll boost his GOAT debate. No offense, but I mean, realistically, it does.
No, it does not.
It boosts his GOAT debate.
No, it doesn't.
It absolutely does.
It absolutely does not.
Okay, you're not understanding what I'm saying, though. I feel like you're stuck in the Jordan realm. I'm saying it boosts his GOAT debate in general.
Why does it?
Michael. What do you mean, why does it? First ever in-season tournament champion. If he wins MVP, he's the first ever. You know why I want him to win MVP in the in-season tournament?
Okay, let me put it to
trophies named after greats. That trophy would pretty much be named after LeBron James after this year.
Let me put you into this aspect then. So let's say the MLB puts an in-season tournament right there and Aaron Judge wins like 3 in a row. Who's the GOAT then? Him or Derek Jeter?
I mean, if it depends on World Series as well. LeBron has championships.
No, I'm saying, okay,
Aaron Judge has not won a champ. That to me, I'm sorry. That would still be Derek Jeter any day of the week because you never said
Aaron Judge has 2. Let's say he has, God, I don't know. With the team that he has now, let's say 3 World Series and 3 in-season tournament championships. Who's the GOAT then?
I'd bring it down to stats. I really would.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, if you look at it in the just championship in general category, if you include the tournament as a championship trophy, that's 6-5. However, I think it would be Jeter just because of stats.
See but then why isn't Barry Bonds goated then?
True.
You see
but also, I'm always going to be biased for Jeter anyways, because that's just my guy, hands down.
And you're biased.
I'm just biased, but also I'm understanding more in basketball world-wise for GOAT debates than I am in baseball. Because I will say I don't know much about baseball, so it's automatically Jeter no matter what. Whereas in basketball, I listen to every take. I love the debates. However, all I'm saying is that it does boost his GOAT debate because it gives an extra addition. And if you look at it in the future, say me and you are 60 years old now, that means there's been 40 or 39, if you will, in-season tournaments, right? It boosts him up quite a bit. Because how many times do you think teams are going to win the in-season tournament in a row? I'm not saying the Lakers are going to. I'm just saying in general. Like, I feel like it's going to be a different champion damn near every year.
I just don't think it's fair to have an edge for someone that is that's involved now when it wasn't involved 30 years ago. I don't think that's fair.
Like I said, I'm not giving him an edge for that. With me messaging you, I'm fucking with you.
Oh yeah, I know that.
You know, in general, in the discussion, I'm not giving him an edge because of the tournament.
That's
I'm
my
just saying
thing.
it's
That's
an
my whole
added
thing on that.
statistic for the future. Like, I'm put to you like this: you got Giannis, Joker, right? They're like top guys in the league right now, right?
Yeah.
You want to add Tatum, Luka Doncic, and then you can add LeBron, right? Just take those 5. There's more, but you take those 5. LeBron wins this one, right? And then go 10 years in the future. Giannis has 2, Joker has 3. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's going to add to the debate overall. That's why I say if LeBron wins, it adds to his GOAT debate because he's in the GOAT debate. And long term, say 40 years from now, I mean, it's going to be interesting to hear GOAT debates.
Right.
Because I think truly every single era, we're going to have a new GOAT, if that makes sense.
I would say like probably like maybe like 30 years from now, maybe Michael and LeBron might not even be in the GOAT debate anymore.
That's what I mean. I mean, Curry could easily in the next 5 years, if he truly could. Well, I mean, I don't want to say easily because the team this year, the Warriors, I don't know if you know about this, Warriors are atrocious. But
oh yeah, they have a negative record.
Figured anyways. I don't know why they went after Chris Paul.
I don't know.
And no hate to Chris Paul. He makes every team he's on better. But I mean, the guard play, there's too many.
Right.
It's absurd. But yeah. If he even went off, what if Jason Tatum and the Celtics, because they're together for quite some time now. What if they go on a crazy run? What if Luka finally figures it out? What if Giannis or Joker decide to just take the league by storm and claim the league as theirs? I'd add the 76ers, except the 76ers are not going to win multiple championships. And you can Charles Barkley guarantee that. In the Joel Embiid era, they might win 2, max. That's their ceiling for me. I could see the Nuggets winning the next 4 straight. I really could.
4 straight?
I really could. That's my point, though. If there's 2 guys in the league right now that I could see winning the next 4 straight or going on a crazy tear, it's Giannis and Joker. Straight up.
Oh, yeah.
That's my point.
I feel like they would go back and forth. Like Bucks would win one, then Nuggets, and then Bucks, and then Nuggets.
See, that's why I don't like these 2 together right now. I want a match. You know what finals would really be my favorite finals? Unbiasedly, Nuggets, Bucks. Because this era is their era. It's Joker and Giannis just going up against each other. And they're like this right now because they both got a championship. They've both put on for their city. They both got
dicks.
Like, that's what I mean. They both got dicks. Like, they're both, like, odd franchises. They're not, like, really worldwide loved not that they're not loved. But, I mean, you know, they're not cities. They're not like
well-known franchises as much as... Yeah, they're not as
homegrown, small town suburbs.
They're not prestigious franchises compared to other franchises that are in the league.
And you know why else I would love Nuggets Bucks? It's a battle of the bigs. When have we had a battle of the bigs in the last few years? Big men are just becoming a thing again in the NBA.
Hey, yo.
No, I mean, for real though. Like, it's been Curry, LeBron. LeBron's a medium-sized man because he's a small forward. He is a big man. I mean, I'm way smaller than LeBron.
Did Tim Duncan go against any other big men when he was winning finals?
Not really.
What about Shaq?
Not really. Shaq kind of dominated. Even if he did go against big men, I mean, Shaq, you weren't stopping Shaq.
Well, not only because he was big, but also he was fat. Like, he was low-key a fat fuck.
I mean, yes, but I mean, to me, I love Shaq. He's the most dominant player in NBA history, to me, straight up.
Dude, who doesn't love Shaq? Especially now. He's so fucking goofy. It's like...
See, this is what I don't like about the Shaq. And I think the MJ debate goes down a lot if Shaq and MJ played in the same era.
Like you think that there might be a chance that they
dog him.
Really?
Any Shaq team, dude, you could not. They literally create, and yes, they did this for Jordan too, and every other good player. They created Hack-a-Shaq, and Hack-a-Shaq didn't work because he was so big.
And see, that's the thing.
How is Jordan going to outscore Hack-a-Shaq?
see, that's the thing with like when you're not able to be in a certain era or whatever. You don't know how these players are going to go up against a player in a different era, like you said, Michael Jordan and Shaquille O'Neal. You don't know how one's going to be against the other, but I would say that. Oh God, maybe because when you say Shaquille against Michael Jordan, I think Shaquille O'Neal beats him basically just on like block shots and shit like that. Like he will block that.
I don't see how he gets a shot over him.
That's what I'm saying. Like he won't be able to unless you're like far out of the fucking paint. But like that's
and then on top of that too, how does he guard Shaq? He's just gonna slam his nuts in his face.
Right, he's gonna trip over Michael, score points, then fall on Michael. Then he's gonna kill Michael by just landing on him.
Literally, though, like this is why I don't like GOAT debates too much. Like I love them, don't get me wrong, but my thing is, how can you compare them when they didn't play against each other?
Right. So how are you gonna compare LeBron and Michael Jordan when they?
Well,
didn't
that's
play
what I
against
mean.
each other?
That's why I don't like the debates because like. There's so much that you can bring up for both sides to be against them.
And it goes, and it's not just for basketball too. It's for all sports.
Oh yeah,
like,
100%.
Especially
in baseball, I don't really have a GOAT except for Derek Jeter because that's just my guy.
Because like there's so many people that lead in a stat more than the others. Like Pete Rose that leads the league in hits with over 5,000. Barry Bonds has the most home runs out of anyone else in the league.
Yep.
Batting average, I have no idea who that is. Walks, Barry Bonds has the most purely because no one wanted to pitch to him because they were too scared.
You could argue Mariano Rivera's the GOAT.
No, see, my thing is relievers. They're only in for what, an inning?
Yeah, but usually it could be an inning to 3. But also, I mean, he's got the most saves in history.
Oh well, yeah. But in terms of relief pitchers, Mariano Rivera is the greatest of all time, and it's not even close.
Oh, I know, but that's what I mean, though. You could argue he's a GOAT because of that. I'm just adding to it.
But say he's the greatest of all time, absolutely not.
You could argue he's the greatest pitcher of all time.
Again,
you could argue it.
1 to 3 innings doesn't. It doesn't. You have to pitch for me to put in my go for best pitchers of all time. You have to pitch at least like 5 innings a game, unless you have a very bad game.
I don't blame you for that. For me, I'm just saying in general. To me, I'm looking at it as just the word pitcher. Like any category is a pitcher.
Like me personally,
that's why I'm saying you
like
could argue.
Nolan Ryan is up there for the best pitcher of all time.
100%. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other pitchers like Andy Pettitte, definitely.
Yep.
In my opinion, though, the best pitcher of all time was Bob Gibson, because I don't know if you know who he is. He had the lowest ERA in a single season for a starting pitcher of all time. His ERA was 1.12.
Yeah, that's nuts.
They changed the pitching mound because of him.
Yeah, they did.
If you do something great that makes the league change the rules for that reason, you're arguably one of the most important pieces of all time. And I think that's why Bob Gibson is in my opinion, the best pitcher of all time.
I could get behind that.
When you have a record, an ERA that's almost 1 exactly, like that's insane.
You know another guy I could argue in that debate?
Who?
Babe Ruth, because he was a pitching hitter.
Right.
10 years from now, you might be able to argue Shohei.
With Shohei, we'll see. You know, people are already saying that Mike Trout is the greatest player of all time.
Yeah, I've heard that.
No, he's not.
I know.
See, but it's not because of like his stats or anything like that. It's because his career isn't done.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it is for me. Once your career finishes, then sure. Then maybe a couple of years down the line, then I'll
career in the last few years.
Like I saw people put Bryce Harper as like the top 100 players of all time. Again, wait till your career's over, then I'll look at you then, because you don't know how your career's gonna plan out in the next 10 years.
Yeah.
Like you could be hitting only like 10 home runs a game. You're not going to be the top 100 greatest players for being good for only half of your career. Like that's not how that works.
Yeah, no. Like, another perfect reason why GOAT debates are like they're cool, they're interesting, but they're like useless, if that makes sense.
Right.
Because like perfect example, everybody praises Michael Jordan on a pedestal, right? Bill Russell, 11 championships, literally made the Celtics.
What about Magic Johnson? What about Kobe Bryant?
What
about
I mean.
Larry Bird?
What about Robert Horry? He's got 7. That's one more than Michael, even still. Like,
what about Kareem? What about Kareem?
That's what I mean. Kareem and Magic, they both got 6 too. They're tied. Like I just,
he held.
That's what pisses me off about the 6-0. Michael went 6-0. Who cares? Like it's the championship win that matters. It's not the fact that he went 6-0. That's irrelevant. That's only brought up for the LeBron versus MJ debate. Like,
okay, even though it probably has nothing to do with it, and because it's not real, I think Undertaker is the most goated wrestler of all time.
I was actually gonna. That's the one thing I didn't put on my list that I wanted to because I thought about it the other day. I wanted us to have a segment where we like totally went through and like made a draft of our own of like WWE wrestlers all time up to like 20 or something, like each, and whoever we picked, we just couldn't take. So like I say if I picked, I don't know, let's name some random. Say if I take Austin Theory, right? You can't have him. So that way,
I know how that works. Yeah,
I would totally love to do that. That's what I wanted to put on my list, and I totally never did.
I mean, we could definitely do that.
I'm down to do that. Let me put that on the list. That way, I remember we did it.
But yeah, like 21-0, he went in WrestleMania.
Dude, one of my favorite things ever. Honestly, I'm still to this day kind of bummed that Brock Lesnar was the one to break because he didn't need it.
He didn't need it. That's what my issue was. Push. You know who should have done it?
I have no idea.
Roman fucking Reigns.
I don't like that.
But this is my thing.
During that time, I don't like that. Because if it was now, I could see it.
No, because he beat Undertaker like 3-4 years after Brock did.
No, yeah, I know. I'm just saying though, if we're talking about, for me, I'm looking at it at the same time that Brock broke it. Roman breaking it at that same.
Oh yeah, no, it wouldn't make sense.
Yeah,
it would not have made any sense.
I know what you're saying too, though. I do agree with that push.
If Undertaker still had his streak when Roman Reigns beat him, that would have been the perfect time because Roman Reigns was like starting to become the top guy.
Yeah, that would have been incredible.
He is the top guy now, I would argue.
I also just wouldn't ever let him lose it. Me personally, I would have stopped having him come out every year because it was getting ridiculous.
Can you believe that
is one of my favorite matchups I've ever looked forward to because it was a dream matchup for so long and it wound up being like one of the worst matches ever.
Was it John Cena versus The Rock?
No, it was John Cena versus The Rock is one of my favorite matches of all time. That the whole segment for the rest of it, I mean, I was absolutely in love with that. The fact that he lost
or was it John Cena versus Undertaker?
John Cena versus Undertaker.
Yeah, well, my thing was that I think that was more of like Undertaker thinking to himself, okay, can I still wrestle?
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like, that was just so bad. I don't know why they waited so long to do that. You know how good of a match we could have had if they did that.
That was the issue with it. That was the main issue. Is they waited so long.
I mean, oh man, but that's just my point. Like, I really would have just cut him off after like 23, and just left it at that. Like, oh. So I think. Oh, I had barely any more basketball.
Gaia.
LeBron James said that his son, Bronny James' first USC college game is his priority if the Lakers have a game on the same day. I don't know if you heard that. However, it's looking in favor of both the Lakers and that game because it looks like that game is going to be this Sunday that Bronny can play in, and the Lakers don't play this Sunday.
Right.
I don't know if you heard about Mark Cuban at all.
Yes, I know who Mark Cuban is. He's the owner of the. He's the owner of the Dallas Mavericks.
Actually, he's no longer the majority stake owner. He sold the Mavericks for $3.5 billion.
Oh yeah, that too. The guy's is rich as fuck.
He bought the Mavericks in 2000 for $285 million. What a return!
Yeah, that's.
You know what I love about this even more? He keeps a strong stake in the Mavericks, so he is still a partial owner.
Yeah.
And the best part for me, he's in full control and has final say in all basketball operations still. I love that they gave him that and he kept that because he actually knows basketball. I don't know if you know who he sold it to, but he pretty much just sold it to a family who owns a casino.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Yeah.
I wouldn't want them having like an Oakland Athletics season in their near future because of their nonsense.
Right. Yeah. That's good for him. Yeah.
Also, did you hear that after next year he's planning on retiring from Shark Tank after season 16?
Is he really?
Yeah, he said it's time. I think he's setting up for retirement.
Good for him.
But he still wants to own the Mavs. Yeah.
Good for him, man.
Have you? Are you on Twitter or X much at all?
Yeah.
You have to follow Jalen Brunson for the Knicks and Josh Hart for the Knicks. Their Twitter beef is just hilarious. It's legendary. They talk about like breast milk. It's just because they
talk about what?
Josh Hart, I think, drank breast milk once. Dude, their Twitter beef is the most funny thing of all time.
Okay.
Especially because you're a Knicks fan too. Like they are hilarious. They always clown each other with like, games in it. Dude, pull something up, please. They're so funny.
Josh Hart. I'm looking at some. Okay, so, and then where's so this guy. Wait. Aja Wilson. I don't know who the hell she's a University of South Carolina basketball player, I guess.
Yeah,
she played for them. She tweeted, "Get them cocks out of North Carolina right now," and Josh Hart replies, "I beg your pardon."
See what I mean? They're just too funny, dude. Also, I think it's A with like a line and then JA and then Wilson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Las Vegas Aces. She's the champ.
Yo, Parlay's about to go crazy tonight. And then later that day, he replies to his own tweet. Update, I'm 0 for 6.
Yep. See what I mean? It's comedy to the next level, dude.
And you said Jalen Brunson?
Yeah. Like them alone, they're comedy themselves, but when they're going after each other, it's even more funny.
Jalen Brunson, you need help at Josh Hart. Then he replies, "Love you too, bro."
Dude, it's even funnier when they post pictures of each other from like way back in the day. I'm telling you, these two legendary trolls on Twitter and X, dude.
Oh my god!
I'm so glad I put you onto this.
That's what I love about like teammates and stuff. Like they can joke around on Twitter like this.
Yeah,
you know what? That's good for them.
I'm so glad. Also, did you hear about the Detroit Pistons? They did not win a single game in November. They went 0-16.
Yep.
They are 2-17 on the year as of 12/1. And then it was this had me. Speaking of Twitter and X, I saw a tweet that said, "Forget No Nut November." Completing no win November is way more impressive.
Oh my god. That's funny too, but dude, I'm sorry. I just saw somewhere this guy was praising he's calling Jalen Brunson a king, and then he goes, Josh Hart goes, "If he's a king, you're gonna need a big crown to fit his big ass head."
I saw that the other week.
That's amazing. Good for these two, man.
Literally. Did you know that losing every game in a month has only happened 13 times in NBA history now?
Really?
That's it, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let me say, oh my, I just had a football topic.
Bet.
Washington's getting sued.
Yep.
By the Native American Committee. Because, you know why? Because the guy that was on the Redskins logo, which is offensive, is like, is actually a real guy, and his name is Chief Whitecalf.
Yep.
And he was an like a leader or something like that. And they're saying like them removing the logo is them like dishonoring him and this and that, like defacing it. Good for them. Good for them.
Good for them too, because as I don't care that they changed their name. I would have rather them, instead of making it about racism in a sense and offensiveness, they changed their name because they wanted to. Even if it was because of racism, I rather would have them just come out and say and lie to us and be like, yeah, we just think it's time for a name change. You know what I mean? I would much rather have it be that than for them to try to have a political agenda and something that's supposed to make people happy.
Right.
And the other thing is, because they made it into a political agenda, look at the history of the Washington Redskins. They all started out as Native American players. That was the whole concept. It doesn't make any sense to me that it was racist. I think you're just honoring your literal team legacy.
Exactly.
I got a hockey statistic.
Oh my God, really? Is this our first time talking about hockey?
It is, and I only brought it up mainly because it's history. Penguins' Tristan Jarry becomes 17th goalie in NHL history to score a goal. The NHL is 106 years old.
Wow.
And 17 times has a goalie scored a goal.
Holy shit. That's like perfect game statistics there.
Yeah.
And the MLB is around for like what, like 120 plus years? There's only been 24 perfect games?
Yep. It's crazy.
Domingo Herman being the last one. I can't believe.
Me neither.
Oh, man.
So then I'm pretty much done with sports except for WWE.
Yeah.
I had Cody Rhodes became the first WWE superstar to declare for the Royal Rumble.
Yep.
And then I put under here WWE tier draft list because I didn't know if you wanted to do that.
We get a tier draft? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I just put tier draft list because I figured I'd remember it that way.
Okay. Hold on a second. Do we want to put like
superstars on the board or something?
Like the tier list thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So wrestling tier, best wrestlers of all time. We're gonna do that. Actually, no, there's not enough. There's not enough. Give me how many we got here. Okay. I want to see if there's enough here that we would. Okay, yeah, I think there's enough here that we can use.
Bet.
I think. I hope so. Wait, are we using like old wrestlers too?
Every wrestler ever. Yep.
Okay, so just for the record, there's somebody here that we don't know, or at least I think we don't know.
We could just ignore them then.
Yeah, so I'm going to put 2 lists here. I'm going to remove all the rest of the rows, and I'll put my name and yours. There we go.
Yo, this is sick.
What?
I can't believe we're doing this. This is sick.
Oh, wrong fucking thing. I guess it's still on that bullshit.
Another classic WWE podcast moment.
Yes, sir. Okay. So we got all these wrestlers here, right?
Yep.
And we're going to make a tier list, or a draft list, as you call it. Okay, so are we gonna like do like a flip a coin thing to start it off?
We could do whatever to start it off, yeah.
Do you have a coin on you?
I have one behind me. Okay. Unless you want me to just flip this bottle cap.
Yeah, that can work.
All right. What do you got? You got open or closed?
Closed.
All right. So this is closed for you, right?
Yes.
Okay. It's closed. You get first pick.
Okay. And, I mean, I think we all know who my first pick is going to be.
Perfect. I think we all know who my first pick is going to be.
And
it's
which
going to be
is?
John Cena.
It's John. Oh, okay. Shit. All right. Okay. Second one for me. We're just gonna put you in there.
Okay, respect it.
Mr. Triple H himself.
Mine is gonna be Randy Orton.
Oh, okay. Sheesh. All right. Okay. We got a lot of wrestlers here. A lot of damn good ones too.
Yeah.
Now I'm at a part where I sort of. Oh, I just saw one. Okay, this is a no-brainer for me. Ready for this?
Yep. Okay, yep. I'm taking Brock.
Oh, where is he? There he is. There he is.
Yep.
Okay. Then I'm gonna take his arch nemesis.
I figured you'd take that. All right. That makes me have to think again.
I'll put it down here. So
I'm taking Brock Lesnar.
Oh yeah. Where is he? Wait, where is he?
Up and to the left. Same row you're in, but to the left.
Oh, there he is. Okay, found him. I love how they pick his UFC photo for that.
Right.
Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna go a little classic here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pick Mr. Hulk Hogan.
Oh, that was my next pick. Yeah. I was gonna start thinking I'm a true American. Oh, what a classic. I'm gonna take Ric Flair.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, that's a good one. You know what? I'm so glad you didn't pick this guy because after I picked him, I thought you were gonna take him. You ready for this?
Yep.
Oh,
okay. That's not who I expected. I thought you were gonna take Ultimate Warrior.
Nope.
Is Bruno Sammartino on this?
Yes, he is.
I want Bruno Sammartino.
You know what?
I'm surprised he dropped this low.
I respect that. Okay. I'm gonna go for a big man now.
Okay.
The greatest big man of all time.
Okay.
That is Mr. Yokozuna. No, I'm kidding. It's fucking Andre the Giant.
I was gonna say he's got a trophy out. I was like, what? Yeah, give me a scroll or so. Oh, that would be a good one,
Is it who I'm thinking it is?
I don't know who you're thinking it is.
Who's your guy you're thinking of? If you're
I was
picking
thinking Shawn Michaels.
Oh, I was not thinking him. That's you know what? Fair fucking play. Okay. You're gonna think this is gonna be an out of pocket one real quick. But I have a lot of love for this wrestler. Purely because he's just like batshit crazy.
Okay. Oh, Dean. Oh, I love that. I love that pick.
Dean motherfucking Ambrose.
Is Roman Reigns on this list?
Yes, he is. He's right there.
I'm taking Roman Reigns.
Cool. Take the tribal bitch. Then I'm going to take someone who is equally as insane as Dean Ambrose, I think, if not more crazier.
Okay. Is that Shane O'Mac? Okay.
Shane O'Mac.
Give me CM Punk.
I knew that's what you were going to pick next. I knew it. See, a lot of my wrestlers are like from like the Attitude Era.
Yeah, that's true. Mine's kind of mixed.
Yeah. You have like a lot of older ones.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. I think wait, do they not have okay, he is on there. I'm gonna take fucking Bret the Hitman Hart. Are you kidding me?
I love that pick. I am gonna go with The Miz. If I need a promotion,
you know what? Fair
on
enough.
my show.
Where the fuck is he? I know he's. Oh, there he is. For the record, this is Rissy's favorite wrestler.
Really, that's awesome.
I hate the Miz.
Literally.
I hate the Miz so much. Because he would him and John Cena used to have a beef, and I loved John Cena until I saw the Undertaker for the first time. Oh, come on. How can I not pick Rey Mysterio? Are you kidding me?
I figured that was your next pick, and I'm okay with that. 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're at number 11 right now.
I'm glad you picked him because I'm taking Eddie Guerrero for the Mexican community.
I was either gonna take Rey or Eddie, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take Rey because have fun with your drug addiction, Storm. Okay, so Oh, I mean, I got to, right? Like.
yeah, especially because you got under. Oh, and they're lined up next to each other. I love that for you.
Yep.
I am going to take. Can you scroll down? Because I saw him. I forgot who it was though. That's right, Batista.
Hey, you know what? Have him, Triple H, Batista, and Randy Orton next to each other. That's a revolution right there.
That's true.
You know what? We'll move Ric Flair right there.
Word.
Actually, well, no, I'll just put him back. Just okay. Oh man, now we're getting to like the little nitty pit. Oh, you know what? I got a classic one coming in. We got the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. I mean, like, come on.
Okay, I love that. I'm going with Edge.
I was gonna pick Edge.
Rated R superstar.
Oh, wait, I've accidentally put Batista in mine. Shit. You know, I'm very surprised you never picked this guy yet.
Oh no.
We gotta have Hulk Hogan's partner and arch enemy all in one. Macho Man.
Yeah.
Savage.
Scroll down. I gotta take a look at some of these guys. I'm gonna go with Steve Nash.
Steve Nash. Kevin Nash, you mean?
Yep. Kevin Nash. Yeah, that's what I meant. My bad. Oh, I got my next guy.
Oh, do you really?
Yes.
Oh man, I want to see if I actually accidentally pick him. I'm trying to. I'm gonna. Come here, buddy.
Okay, I like that pick for you. My guy is Daniel Bryan.
Oh, that was not
that run of his.
Oh yeah, no, that runs
arguably best WrestleMania moment.
This is pure childhood here because every kid who had a trampoline tried to do this guy's fucking move. Mr. Swanton Bomb himself.
Yep.
Jeff Hardy.
I like that. I'm gonna take the Ultimate Warrior now.
Okay,
I feel like he's been up there for too long.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, we're at 17 now. You know what? I'm gonna pick a guy who is the complete opposite of his character. Okay. And after wrestling, he had a very dark past, but now he's doing better than ever. I'm going to choose Mr. Jake the Snake Roberts.
Okay, I like that.
Why I say he's opposite of his character, he hates snakes. He absolutely hates
them. Okay, I am going to go ahead and take the guy whose name I already mixed with a different guy's name. I'm taking Scott Hall.
Scott Hall. Where the hell did he go?
Razor Ramon.
There he is. There he is. Do I have... Oh, my God. I don't have one modern wrestler here. Is it... Holy shit. I'm going to look for one now, then, I guess. Well, I guess. All right. I'm gonna take the Mr. World Heavyweight Champion.
I was gonna
Rollins.
say Seth is beaming my eyes for you to pick him up. Scroll down. I saw the guy earlier. Where is he? I had him in mind. No, why does he keep popping in my mind now? Where is he?
Who are you looking for?
I don't know. It's the thing. I forgot it. Like, I'll know when I get. Oh, right. I was gonna go with Mark Henry.
Oh, damn.
I mean, I don't know what it is, but his whole world's strongest man thing, I don't feel like he was the right guy for it, but I feel like that alone would be an incredible personality for a character.
Then
Not that he wasn't the right guy.
I'll just take Big Show then.
Okay, I respect it. I'm gonna go with Cody Rhodes. We must finish the story.
Yes, sir. Fuck yeah. Oh man. Okay. Wait, let me just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, we're on number 9, 20. Are we on 20 now? I think we are.
Yeah, I believe so.
I'm gonna pick Mr. Kofi Kingston.
I like that pick. I'm gonna go with Dolph Ziggler.
You know what? I like that pick too, because I always say that Dolph Ziggler is like one of the most underrated wrestlers of all time.
He really was. His characters and everything. I mean,
Oh yeah.
And the way he always had to sacrifice to just push the entire roster 24/7 his whole career, pretty much.
Then just to get fired, like
yeah, like
I'll tell you what, there was a lot of good ones that I wanted to put in. I was gonna put in one, the Dudley Brothers.
Yep.
I was thinking of putting either Iron Sheik or Sergeant Slaughter in there.
I thought about those.
Oh, I didn't realize the Ricky Steamboat was in there.
Yep.
Every time I saw Rick Rude on this list, I got pissed off because I do not like him. I was thinking of putting Tommy Dreamer in there.
Yep. I thought about Chris Jericho. I'm surprised he didn't make our lists because he is the guy who makes lists.
You just made the list. British Bulldog, I almost put in there.
Almost threw in a Vader bomb.
Storm knows how to speak French Bulldog.
That's right.
Watch my channel if you don't get that reference.
Ted DiBiase.
Booker T.
Kevin Owens was tough.
Farouk. Mr. Perfect was there.
Yup.
I was thinking of putting the Great Khali in there.
Oh, I forgot about him.
I think that's Carlito right there.
That's Carlito, yep.
Before he came back, and it looks way better than he did back then.
He's
like he actually looks cool now compared to this, which that was his whole prerogative. Like everyone needs to be cool, but I don't look cool until now. But yeah, that's our tier list or like our draft picks for wrestlers.
Solid drafts. Solid.
Yours
is for sure gonna pop off back in the day.
Yours is gonna.
You got a mix of new too, but wow, mine's popping off back in the day too.
Yeah, because you got like, let me see, vintage wrestlers. I'm gonna say you have Rock, Bruno Sammartino, Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels, Eddie Guerrero, Batista, Edge, Kevin Nash, Ultimate Warrior, Scott Hall, Mark Henry. I mean, hell.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I have a lot of vintage. I think most of my wrestlers are vintage.
Yeah.
Like, there's only 3 of them that are modern. That's Rey Mysterio, Seth Rollins, and Kofi Kingston.
Yeah. I would love both of our lists, just the roster alone of both of our lists on a brand.
Oh yeah, this would be
awesome.
Could
you imagine a Royal Rumble with all of these guys in it?
Dude, imagine like a Undertaker versus Eddie Guerrero sort of thing.
Right.
or Undertaker versus like Bruno Sammartino, or Undertaker versus Jake. Well, no, actually, no. Jake the Snake versus Undertaker was actually already happened.
I just got the guy who should have broke the streak.
Who?
Daniel Bryan.
No.
Hear me out though. Instead of the way he had his, run, it would have been just as popular if Undertaker had the title and he took it from him.
You know what? Fair enough.
With a yes movement involved, like that would have also been up there.
Right. Yeah, I guess so. What's crazy? I have 2 undefeated streaks on my list. I have Undertaker and Goldberg for undefeated streaks.
Yep.
Did you know that Goldberg had one?
Yeah, he had like 110 or something.
173 and 0.
Oh yeah, right. It was that high. I always remember 110 because that's the picture that always goes around the internet.
Yeah.
I forget what he did that day, but
I want to look that up now.
See, that's where me and you's list went different. You have streaks. I have streaks too, but mine were more like championship reigning streaks.
Oh, well, yeah.
Like Roman Reigns and Bruno Sammartino. And then I've got 2 16-time tied for the most championships wins ever with Cena and Ric Flair.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that. And then you just have fucking Brock Lesnar in the mix. I mean...
I wanted to throw some Suplex City up in this.
Like, if I always said, like, if aliens came down to Earth and they wanted to pick someone to challenge their best fighter and whoever wins controls Earth, I would pick Brock Lesnar to be in there.
100%, yeah.
Like, he's a freak. He's a fucking freak of nature.
Could you imagine just suplexed aliens?
Yeah, like, are you kidding me?
All of a sudden, RKO out of nowhere.
Brock Lesnar versus Harambe. Who wins?
Honestly, Brock Lesnar.
Well, yeah. Wow. That's
crazy. That might be racist.
No, now you just made it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, unless there's no other topic to discuss in this episode.
2 other topics.
Okay.
We're not going to end on racism. Or we still can.
Oh, God.
These both inflict racism, and you all know what I'm talking about.
I don't.
The end of Fortnite OG until 2024.
How is... What? Where is that?
I know we're a sports podcast, but that is some news. And then the other one I had is GTA 6's trailer dropped, and it's releasing in 2025.
Can I just say that trailer is fucking awesome?
It's unreal. It's incredible. We were talking about it at work tonight. I
want to look at how many views it has now, because when I last saw it, it was posted like a day afterwards. It was at like 70 million views.
Yeah. Didn't it break Mr. Beast's record?
Yes, it did. For 40 million views in 24 hours.
It's crazy.
So it's at 116 million views, 9.7 million likes, and it's #1 trending.
Damn.
There's 775,000 comments on it.
Wow.
You want to talk about how old this shit is? This guy comments, I was 18 when GTA 5 came out, and I'll be 30 when GTA 6 comes out.
Yep.
I was 11 when GTA 5 came out.
We had to wait 4 to 5 years for Dylan to be able to play the game because his mother would not let him get it.
Well, I mean okay, yes, but that was for me too.
Was it though?
Well, I convinced her, yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't as big of a thing.
Oh no! I just convinced her. I was like,
we all were on the game before Dylan.
Because I was convincing her, like, oh, you can turn off the nudity in the game, even though you couldn't.
You're just exposing yourself.
What?
You're just exposing yourself years later.
Well, yeah, because then she saw like a year later that I was in the strip club rubbing against fucking naked girls' fucking tits and shit.
Hell yeah.
And she was like, I thought you said you could block the nudity. I'm like, yeah, well, I fucking lied.
You want to hear a funny story about strip club though?
Oh God.
You know my little sister, right?
Where is this going? I hate where this is going already.
You know,
don't talk about strip clubs and then your little sister like after directly right after.
You know how she's young, right? Like she's 16 now.
Yeah.
Back when the game was prime, she was like maybe 10. I left her in the strip club and then gave her the controller, and then my mom walked in the room, and I instantly turned on Snapchat, started recording. I was like, "Hey, yo, what are you doing?" I'll never forget GTA for that, dude.
It's gonna be a great day when GTA 6 comes out, but it's also gonna be very sad.
I'm actually very sad about it, Angel. Like I'm barely happy about it because we're all gonna be busy and like adults now.
Yeah, but
like,
also because the memories that we've had on GTA 5, like those memories will stick with us forever.
The other thing, it's like we were talking about at work too, though. It's like my one friend at work, Brandon. He even asked me. He was like, do you think there's even going to be an online for it? I was like, there has to be an online. There's no way they're not going to have an online for this game. And he was like, but all of what they've done for GTA 5. I was like, I know. I told him my opinion is pretty much that it's going to be exactly like GTA 5's online, but just GTA 6's map pretty much.
Right.
Because, like, what else could you really do to give up? And that's why I said I think it's going to disappoint the fans anyways, because they're going to expect so much. But, like, what more could you get online? Right. There's obviously a bunch of stuff you can still improve, but like they're all.
That's what, and the other thing is, like GTA 5 added so much more shit after the fact it was released, and that's I guarantee GTA 6 is gonna be the same way.
Yeah, and the thing
like,
is,
you're not gonna get the oppressor. You know what that is, right? The bike with the fucking rockets and shit. You're not gonna get that in GTA 6 when the game comes out. There's no fucking way.
I mean, you might.
I mean, it is Rockstar. You are right.
That's what I mean. You might get all of it. It might even just be a game where you can transfer all your stuff that you already. Which honestly, that would be golden if you can transfer all your stuff you own, like cars. It would be.
But the thing is, I don't know if they'll have the same cars in GTA 6 as they do in GTA 5.
Well, they could transfer over into like a different vehicle. Maybe they let you choose, like price range.
The same value. Right. Yeah. I can see that. I love how it's like it's more to Florida because the game's taking place in Florida, but there's more than just Miami. Like I love that. The thing that caught my eye the most was the airboat in the fucking Everglades. That caught my eye the most. I was like, are we fucking hunting alligators in GTA 6? Are you kidding me? And then really right after that, there was a shot of a guy pulling the alligator out of his pool, which a lot of these things in the trailer reference real life. Like that actually happened.
Yeah, it's unreal.
And then a couple shots after that, an alligator is walking into a fucking gas station. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm gonna have to encounter real alligators in GTA 6. I'm like,
that's crazy. Like, it used to be shared with sharks in the ocean. Now it's alligators on land.
Maybe you might actually encounter sharks in the ocean this time.
Right?
Because this gets me excited for GTA Online, because what if... Because you know how in GTA story mode for GTA 5, there's animals everywhere, like in the woods especially. Yeah. In Online, they're non-existent. Yeah, what if online, the animals are there?
That'd be incredible.
Like you
remember I made the quick little short series, Hunting with the Boys.
Yeah.
Like, how cool would it be if it actually could happen? And it could be a long series.
Right.
And now we're hunting exotic species. Like, we're all going to eat alligator tonight. Like, what?
Right, that's the thing.
Unreal. This is a downside for me. According to my friend tonight at work, he was telling me that the map is supposed to be 5 times larger than GTA 5's map. Like I was asking him, I said, they better include fast travel in there then, because ain't no way somebody's going to be driving.
They should. I think they will, because Red Dead Redemption 2 is fucking huge.
Yeah.
But there's fast travel in there. I guarantee you they'll add fast travel in GTA 6. I guarantee
I think they have to, because the other thing is, like I was telling him, I told him, I almost feel bad for the generation that's going to grow up on GTA 6.
They'll never realize how good we had it in GTA 5.
That, but also my other reason was, say mommy and daddy go, all right, you got to get off the game, and then they got to go, no, but you don't understand. I can't just get off. I'm gonna have to restart the whole thing tomorrow, and I gotta play for like 3 more hours because of how fucking long this is, or how big the map is, or the race, or it's so long, or whatever. Dude, could you imagine if somebody like me, you, or Gil makes some absolute ridiculous, stupid race where it's around the entire map? How long that lap is gonna be?
Oh my god,
it's gonna be like an hour and a half real time.
Yeah.
That's my point. That's what I'm saying. Like,
depending on the car that we have too.
I mean, like, I feel so bad for this generation.
Can I just say too, the graphics on this game look insane.
Yeah. I love that they actually made it, like, I don't know, obviously you saw a trailer. You know, like they did like news references where like it looked like you were watching the news and part of it.
Yes.
I loved that.
Did you see the dude, there's already I saw a meme. It was the chick that was in the white bikini in that one shot that was on like a rooftop or something.
Yep.
They were like, someone being the meme was like, I can see why they released this in December, not November.
I did see that.
Because that is a bad bitch right there.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, there's probably some
like the women in this game actually look like whoa. It's not like GTA 5 where all there's hookers.
Oh no, it's not. It's not that.
Like, whoa.
Am I scared to? You know what? I guarantee you, there's probably gonna be Rule 34 of that chick already.
I wouldn't be surprised. Also, the other thing though that my friend was talking about too, he was like, do you think they're going to make it on PC and stuff? I was like, probably not. It's probably not going to run on PC because of how much it's going to take to make all the graphics work. I told him, honestly, it would be lucky if it runs on the consoles we have now.
Right.
But that's what he was mentioning, too. He was wondering if it was coming in time.
Bless you.
Thank you. He was wondering if it was coming in on time for new consoles or not. And I was like, I think it's going to come out before new consoles.
Oh, my God. Yep, there is.
Really? Text me that. I would love to see what they've done already.
Shut the fuck up. No, they already made it for the main protagonist. With the chick.
You?
Yeah.
No way.
Yup.
That's unreal.
There's already 4 pages of this. Are you fucking kidding me?
Send me that link. I need to see GTA gone wrong.
This is insane. Did they already have it for the? Oh my god! They already have. They already have it for the bitch with the hammers in the.
Oh no! Oh no!
That's for Liam right there.
Yo, I love that Liam is the guy that was always at least portrayed the character of always being
yep, there's the rooftop chick. Yup.
Oh,
there
my
it is.
goodness. That's insane.
I can't. What the? Number one, how are people so fast with this? Like the trailer Deadass came out 2 days ago.
Deadass.
And you're already making shit like this. Is that the bitch? Oh, it's just a screenshot of the bitch twerking on top of the car. Okay, I was about to say.
Bro, there's no way it actually exists.
Yup.
What am I looking at?
Yup.
Bro, what the? I got one with her with a Jason mask on.
Yeah. I see it.
What the hell?
It's Lucia, right?
Yep. No, they really popped off.
This is what this podcast has become now.
Oh my goodness.
You obviously can't show that. I was scared that you're gonna show the camera that.
Oh my god.
we went from. Is it crazy how we went from Juan Soto is now a New York Yankee? So let's look up GTA 6 Rule 34.
What an episode.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh,
is that it for the podcast?
that was all I had, yeah.
That is it for this episode of the Sports Bolt.
Honestly, one of my favorites.
We went from Juan Soto to becoming a Yankee. Oh my God! There's one where there's an alligator behind her. Oh my God!
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Guys,
man.
have a good night, and please don't look up GTA 6 Rule 34 for crying out loud. For your own mental health's sake.
Yamasoto.
Yamasoto. Have a good night.